shit. It is adorable sounding. I'll make sure I'm actually in self-promo. And okay. Hopefully that should be working the way I actually want it to work. Shut the fuck up.
Excuse me. Oh.
Do not care about rewards, Twitch. Thank you very much. Don't know how that shit pops up, but that's fine. That's going. That sounds good. That's probably good. Alright. In theory, we are good. People speakies. Hi, Pocket. Welcome to the chat.
Hello, hello.
Why, hello there. Okay, you all sound good. Fabulous.
Oh,
boy.
good. No, did you get hiccups right before stream?
Oh, I did.
If you didn't,
the world is plotting against me.
If you didn't absolutely despise peanut butter, I'd recommend grabbing a spoon.
Oh, I just gotta reset my chest frame on.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Okay. Oh. If I just reposition my bones, it's fine.
That doesn't sound healthy.
Nah, I'm just weird as shit. Alright. Hello and welcome, dear patrons, to the Tables of Tartarus, a chapter of Purgatory Corner. Today I'm your storyteller, Sinspeaks, and we shall be continuing the tale of Tyrant's Wrath. Come on in, take a seat, let your imagination run free, and as always, I'm here with Ania, Cyril, Gelmar, Dakota, Rue, and Sapphire, and if you have not checked out already, Ania is played by the fabulous Storyestry, who streams wonderful games on her channel, including like a weird cat game where you're a bipedal cat killing things.
We finished that on Saturday.
Oh, nice. She also plays Limbus Company, because that's big. I know nothing of Limbus.
I'll tell you about it later if you would like.
I am always happy to listen to you talk, you know this.
You've made a grave error this day.
I don't think it's possible for me to have a bad time listening to you talk about something you like. All right.
No.
That goes for pretty much everyone I know. Like if you sit me down, right, and you're like, I like this fucking obscure bullshit that like no one knows, I will listen to you talk about it for like a day straight, and I'll be happy by the end of it. You know, when
That was your
somebody's
first mistake.
when somebody's talking about shit they enjoy, I'm like, I love listening to you. Which is also why I enjoy D&D so much, because I basically just get to listen to y'all fucking rant about happy shit that you guys enjoy. It's great shit. Okay. Recap of last episode, if I can't really fucking remember it. You guys talked with, the ambassador, Alicia, Silverleaf, question mark? Hold on. I'll make sure I get her name right. Yes, Alicia Silverleaf. You guys talked with her about, various bits and pieces, but mostly talking about the Elder Tree, whether or not you guys were allowed to go to there, which she stated that she's sending a couple people to the Elder Tree to see whether or not there is any danger there. And if it turns out there is some decently large form of danger, which, considering I believe Cyril was the one who brought it up, or was it Ania?
What are we talking about again? Sorry?
The Elder Tree, specifically on gaining entrance. Okay. Considering Cyril was the one who brought it up.
I was trying to keep Dakota from being outed.
Yeah.
Ah, fair. Yeah, she responded to it with a form of disdain, I would say. Essentially idea of, yes, you brought it up, clearly I don't have to care about it, basically. I believe Ania brought up a little bit about the potentiality of there being a form of danger. I swear I just looked at that on
She basically suggested that instead of just allowing the group to go, she can determine if there is danger, and if it turns out we're right, then we're like the party to contact because we already knew about it.
Fair. All right. Yeah. So she responds to that a lot significantly better, I would say. And so she is sending 2 people, very well-known folks. Specifically, it is, if I can find them, Eravon Moonblade and Korean Star Whisper. I feel like I said that wrong, but I don't know why. I've only ever typed out his name. I've typed out for like 6 months straight. But Korean Star Whisperer and Eravon Moonblade were the 2 that she was sending, which is the top researcher inside of the Star Shadow Kingdom, as well as essentially the military head of the entire kingdom. She sent both them to investigate the tree, as apparently there has been some issues that have popped up around the tree, and they want to make sure that it's dealt with as soon as possible. She also informed you guys of the Crimson Talon. I got their name wrong last time. The Crimson Talon group that is to the north of Elysian Glade, which I also posted inside of the Discord, a handy-dandy guide, essentially, to the 3 different areas. But to the very north of Elysian Glade, there is the Crimson Claw. Yeah, Crimson Claw ruins.
What? I thought it was Crimson Talon.
The team is named Crimson Talon. The area they sit in is the Crimson Claw ruins
Okay.
because
my
they
gosh.
moved in essentially to an area.
Okay,
It also helps
there we
obscure
go.
their name a little bit, as people get kind of confused on the 2 names, and so when they pop up, the Crimson Claw were essentially a good group of folks that would go around and help out. The Crimson Talons, on the other hand, use that name so they can hurt people.
Oh.
That's messed up.
Yeah. But the Crimson Claw haven't been around for a good 100, 200 years or so. Actually, since the Elven Instant. They just haven't been around. So they moved in, kind of took over a little bit. Cyril would know all this information off the top of his head, honestly. And then you guys also talked to her about the ghost boat, to the south of Elysian Glade, inside of the Seabreeze town. I don't think they ever gave you the name, but I'm giving you a name because it's not that important.
I feel like I remember that being said at some point.
Yeah, the town of Seabreeze, down in the south of Elysian Glade, which is for the most part where a lot of those rumors about the ghost boat kind of form. After that, you guys decided to celebrate by going into the tavern in Technolopolis, kind of hang out a little bit inside of there, drinking to your heart's content, doing a couple of drinking games for those that you guys that were drinking, and then Cyril decided to get up and leave, to go somewhere. So you guys followed him, specifically Dakota, Ania, and Sapphire all followed him, while Rue and Gelmore decided to continue to drink inside of the tavern itself. As you guys journeyed over there, he apparently didn't want to necessarily be seen, so he vanished for a second. He teleported from the party for a little bit, but you guys managed to catch up to him using 2 fancy birds. One is Fancy Joe with his fake little top hat, and the other one is Loud as Fuck Joe, who is, as his name establishes, loud as fuck. And he apparently really likes bread.
Fancy Joe was going to become a plushie.
Dude, I would fucking love if Fancy Joe was a plushie.
Yes.
We'd just be able to throw them at people.
Why is it yelling at me? Alright.
We get all kinds of different Joes, and they all they just have different items to separate them. Fancy Joe's a hat and a cane, and fucking Loud as Fuck Joe has a piece of bread.
Oh, I was expecting you to say he's got like a megaphone or something like that.
Yeah.
I could have megaphone. Loud as fuck, Joe. But you guys went to the graveyard, and you guys are currently inside of the area. I want to know if this works, so I'm going to move you guys into a different map real quick. How does this look to you guys?
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
wow.
is
Fog of
nighttime
War.
effects with Sapphire having her light shine. If you guys want to light a torch, you guys can actually right click your character, and on the very top left there's a little fire icon. If you click that icon,
Ooh.
it will light a torch.
Oh.
Dang, we're getting
Or
fancy now.
it should light a torch. Let me know if it does or doesn't.
For the chat who can't see, we have a map and we have a dark fog of war around us, so we cannot
Whoa,
see
whoa,
if there's
whoa.
anything
Like
around
Joe.
us.
Somebody just zoomed all the way in.
Oh yeah, whenever somebody talks in the chat, it like hyper focuses on the character. And
Oh,
then
does it?
for
Oh.
yeah, it's kind of neat. And for if their characters on screen, and for the two that aren't here, which is Rue and Sapphire, I have your guys's folks' vision symbolized by the group icon because otherwise you guys just be seeing black. So don't worry about that. But okay, yeah. So you guys are currently inside of the graveyard. It is exceptionally dark. Sapphire is lit up by a little bit of the moonlight still trickling in, but a lot of the clouds are starting to move over the moonlight, so that's going to be fading at some point here soon. But you guys found Cyril, and he, I believe, wanted to he was sitting down in front of two graves, and he had poured a drink for one of them, and I believe he gave a trinket to the other grave, and were cleaning off, essentially. And then when they popped up, you told them that you were going to introduce them, or you wanted to introduce them to the graves. So feel free.
Ania did say that Cyril was not obligated to.
Mm.
Kind of like looks away for a second. You know, I do appreciate that. I'm not entirely ready to share all of my secrets just yet. We should go and get some rest. We have an awful long way to travel, and an early morning to do it. And he's gonna turn around and call the elk over. He's not even. You don't even hear him make any sounds. It just sort of like picks its head up and trots over. When you get a better look at it, it's definitely bits and pieces of plant matter with maybe some random bones shoved in there because this was created in a graveyard. And
Ania will
there's like three eyes on either side of its head.
Ooh.
Ania will ask to switch horses from the inky necromancer one to the plant one.
Dakota does not look offended.
And so this thing is proportionate to Cyril, which means that like your head comes up a little shy of being able to jump up, but it just sort of like bends its head down so you can grab onto an antler and swings you up onto its back.
Ania does so. And she will also speak up that if you have stuff you want to do that you don't want to tell the others about, I really don't mind. I only came along because they were worried, but you should really tell everyone or else we're just going to follow you.
I had hoped you would be too deep in your cups. I just saw an opportunity and sort of looks back. and I'm late for visiting.
You guys, as you guys are talking and you guys are kind of moving on to the elk and stuff, do me a favor real quick. Hold on. I know favors are fun. And roll a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Oh, saving throw. Okay.
Where's my? Hold on. There you are. Okay. Found it.
All right.
Oh wait, does DC 11 mean I hit it?
I
Everyone within
honestly
10
don't
feet
know.
Everyone within 10 feet of me has an extra +1.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you do succeed.
Oh.
Yay!
Okay. And yep. All right, and Sapphire. Wisdom save. So far you guys are beating that, which I'm not surprised. It's a DC 11.
So,
I almost
do I type
didn't.
anything differently?
No, it should just be your wisdom save.
Okay.
Da, da, da.
Where's the plus?
I have faith in you. Oh, and you get +1 because of zero. So now the question is asked. Gelmar, you do know the rules better than I. When a saving throw is a meet, is it a beat or... Because this one doesn't necessarily have damage.
Actually, I might be able to work around it for something else. Sapphire, you said you were a ranger, right?
Yes.
Don't those usually get proficiency in wisdom saving throws?
It's a good question.
Because if it is, that's another 2 points higher.
Ranger. That's a good question. Ranger gets proficiency in strength and dexterity, not wisdom.
Okay. Matches it? That depends on the DM specifically. I've seen some that say yes, you would succeed, or no, you do not, and I will leave it up to you.
Fair.
I've always done meets it, beats it, but
Okay. In that case, we'll do meets it, beats it for now. Also, because it's not a super big effect I want you guys to get injured by. Mostly it's the spooky vibes. We're getting close to Halloween, so I'm trying
Yay.
to hit the spooky feels for right now. I would play spooky music, but I hate background music. So just if you guys have background music, feel free to play some and get that spooky vibe going as we play. So as you guys are sitting down and or getting onto the horse and sing, you guys hear an absolutely bone-chilling howl coming down the graveyard. A very thick fog starts to move in, and the moon starts to get obscured by clouds. So actually, Sapphire's light does go off, which actually I don't think you guys can see your characters if I do that. So feel free to light a torch if you guys are interested in doing so, or you guys will be in complete darkness.
Nia
Except for-
takes out the. Let me find it. Where to go? I just had the Wooka nut she has.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
The
fist-sized
Wooka
nut. The Wooka nut.
The
She
what
rattles when shaken, causing its shell to shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet.
Ooh,
It will
interesting.
fade after 1 minute, though.
That's fine.
But you can just shake it again.
Okay, well in that case I will do 10-10 for you. Light that and turn that off. That's about the distance, I think. So, oh shit, 10-10. There we go. That's the 10-10 foot radius, I believe, or should be. Yes. Okay. So that is your tiny amount of light so far. So, yeah. So you guys are hearing the howls coming across the outside. there doesn't seem to be anything else that's sounding off. Just a bunch of howling essentially, and it is coming from mostly around you guys. It is a lot of howling. If you guys have nature as a proficiency, feel free to roll
I'd be shocked if I did.
I have a whopping
okay.
-1 in that.
it.
So I have nature proficiency, so just roll a nature check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot diggity damn. All right. And I believe Sapphire does too. Nature. Oh, she does not. Okay. She has survival proficiency. Gotcha. Actually, does anyone else have nature?
No.
Good
Oh.
thing I do.
Well,
I got a
that's a
plus
good
0.
thing. All right.
Good luck.
So, as Ania is hearing this, which makes sense because Ania is also has the best perception around. Although Sapphire, you can actually see quite a distance. Ania, if you click Sapphire's icon, do you see out of her eyes?
Yes. So I can
Okay,
do that
cool.
for her.
Okay.
There we go.
And yes, okay, so that's what Sapphire is seeing because she has dark
Mhm.
vision, so she sees significantly further than everyone else, but is in black and white. So that is an important aspect. Everything around you guys is should be dark. Let
Mhm.
me. Yes, I believe that should be dim and bright. Oh, sorry, shit. That's the wrong settings. There we go. So that's bright and dim light. And then beyond that is pitch black darkness. And inside the circle as well, Cyril has blind sight. So that's his prerogative. Okay, so you guys are hearing all these voices, all these howls, and Ania specifically, they're not wolves. They're not any natural creature. They sound most similar to dogs. Uh, very large dogs, but they don't have the natural resonance that you associate with living creatures. These are certainly not alive, wherever they may be.
Okay, Ania will speak up like, something's wrong. Those don't sound like wolves I've encountered before.
Oh, thank you so much, Kasai.
I'd have to be on the wary side around here then.
We should at least start moving, yes.
Okay.
He's actually gonna just leave Ania up on the elk. Is anybody else hopping up onto it?
I got my own horse.
I know
I'm
that.
sure
but,
it hates me, but
I think Sapphire's also on Dakota's horse.
right. So yeah, I'm gonna stay on the ground, and we're just gonna start walking out.
All right, cool. So feel free to move your tokens. I believe it should move. There is fog of war around you as well. So
Should I go left or right?
you guys are welcome to so to left. So left and down is the path you guys have. To the right and up is border. But you guys came specifically from the south. I really should have put you guys in different location, but that's fine. Oh, okay. Okay. And now as you guys get right there, and again, feel free to put light source
Oh yeah, I need
on
to
you
move
if you guys don't have.
Sapphire, I think.
Yeah. Dakota, you able to move your character?
And I'll just move Sapphire wherever
yeah,
Dakota
let me see
goes.
here. I see.
Okay.
Right on top.
Right on zero. All right.
Tramp.
Feel free, real quick, just so I can keep
Trample
track
scene.
of everything a little bit better. Roll me initiative.
Okay.
Come on, Papa needs a new pair of shoes.
Do you guys see it? Do you guys just see a Neo on the encounter sheet?
Encounters. I think I
Encounter sheet.
see. Yeah?
Oh,
Question
combat
mark?
encounters. Oh, I see it. I see.
Okay. I rolling for it. Yep.
Let me get that for.
Let me.
Yes.
This
There we
is
go.
this is double test just to make sure because I've never used hidden stuff before, so wanting to make sure.
So the encounter sheet's that tab with the
Cross
sword
swords.
cross.
Yes.
Yeah, I only see us.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Oh,
That is very exciting.
Should I roll for Sapphire?
I will update Sapphire's sheet when Sapphire rolls.
Okay.
Feel free to roll your initiative, Sapphire, as I add in this fun bunch of folks.
I don't
Okay.
have any plus, just the 1d20, right?
I think so. Let me double check. You should have a higher plus because you're Dex main.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Dex. I wasn't sure which one it was, so.
You're good. Yeah, it's Dex plus proficiency, so you should have. At least I think is. Is proficiency added to initiative?
Mine isn't.
Okay, so it's just Dex, so it's a +3.
Okay.
I always forget. Because I believe the bards add half proficiency to it. 13. Okay, gotcha. Alright. So you guys are walking through this area. Just a calm, joyous time, I would say.
Good.
Reroll. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Ignore that roll. I'm trying to update it.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Pay no attention to my dice rolls. That's a 13.
Now
not
that we have a map,
17.
we have to make sure that we search everywhere and we break all the pots, right?
If only I did loot like that. All right.
There's a waterfall. There's always something hidden behind the waterfall.
I know, right? So I'm going to do self rolls, and we'll see if this works. Let me. Did that?
That was
No.
private. I didn't see it. I heard
Sweet.
roll.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. The chat can see it though, so just don't look at the chat real quick. It's
Oh.
fine.
Oops.
I mean, if you guys see it, it's fine, but it gives it a little bit more suspense, I think. Did
Ooh,
I
the
miss
chat
you?
can see it.
Who did I miss? Oh, I missed you. I'm sorry, buddy. I missed one of my enemies. I'm sorry.
And you have so many enemies, you miss one of them.
I know, right? I feel so bad for him.
Here's a bunch of rolling sounds.
You know, it's fine. Okay, so
Intimidating.
let me update their names too, just to make our lives a little. Oh, why did that? There we go. All right, don't worry, chat. I will explain everything as we go on. It's just little things I have to update as I'm seeing it, because there are a few things I just don't recognize before I see it. So we're going to do that. On the plus side, there's a few that don't have that.
So, real quick, I
Yes.
want to ask something because it's not like explicitly stated in the spell. Can I just have the elk obey Ania's commands?
Yeah. Your elk will obey whoever you make it obey, essentially.
Yeah.
She will have to do vocal tactics. I believe your elk will respond to your thoughts, though.
Telepath.
Yeah, but for her to command it, she does have to say it vocally. Okay. So there is a deep fog going through the area. So we're going to have this be the thing that happens. Let me just double check how this thing works. So as the deep fog goes through, the light is going to show it for just a second. And Cyril, you get an attack of opportunity as a specter pops up.
Ooh.
Did that pop up? That should. There you go.
Yeah, it did. It was
So-
cool. It like faded in.
as you guys are walking through the area, and Cyril being the only one who's actually in the ground, or on the ground, I should say, he is not in a grave. Being the only person who is actually, on the ground, this creature suddenly pops up in front of him. It's pretty much completely covered in transparent cloak of darkness, more or less. It's, blending into the fog, but it's as a noticeable silhouette as it, like, looks directly into Cyril's eyes and just fucking screams. Cyril, you do get a reaction because it did go into your
Oh, yeah, I
terrain.
did. Damn, Skippy, I get a reaction on this.
Oh, right.
And
Sorry.
hold on. There's the button.
There we go.
Do I also get an opportunity because I have
Oh, you do have
Polearm
that feat,
Master?
don't you? Let me see. I can never remember if it's Polearm Master or if it's the other one.
I have Polearm Master, so wielding quarterstaff, other
Pole
creatures
Arm
provoke.
Master gives you the
Extra attack.
opportunity when they enter your range.
Does it? Thought that was Sentinel. No, you're right. It would be Polearm Master. Provoke an attack opportunity when they enter reach you have with that weapon. And you are within 5 feet of it. So yes, you would get an attack of opportunity, with your stick.
Okay, but I don't have time to shillelagh it, right?
Oh,
No, you do not yet.
Okay. I just
I keep
smack it with the
I
stick.
keep forgetting that the button for the to roll the attack shows up in the chat and not as a pop up. So I've
Yeah.
like clicked on it a billion times right now.
You should be able to roll. Yeah. So you should just be able to roll attack.
What is the quarterstaff without shillelagh? Because I have it with shillelagh.
Oh, did I not add? Oh, I did. I apologize. Hold on.
No problem.
Hold on just a moment. Quarterstaff. There you are. Nope, that's the wrong one. There you are. Whoops. Sorry, I had two things because it didn't uncheck one of them, so ignore the second one. And delete.
And
Yes. There you go. So that should be the base quarterstaff. So you should just be able to roll that.
And I'm gonna dump a smite into this.
Okay.
I think that's 2d8, right?
Yes. 2d8 is smites.
What is everything?
Ania
That's
goes and like swings her staff wildly in front of her while she's on the elk.
I can only imagine just how fucking terrifying it would be to have something pop up and just start fucking screaming. Oh, I should have a scream sound effect. Oh well.
No, please don't.
Jesus. Okay. So that
So
wounds
this-
it quite heavily.
Full swing, and it is so I bring it around full swing, and the blade just is sheathed in this swirling aura of almost like purplish spores as it rakes across his body, and just this like a series of mushrooms and other fungi just start covering the entire wound.
Oof. As that like starts moving and affecting over it, you notice that like it oh wait, hold on, let me double check something. Oh, how much that was necrotic? How much that was necrotic? Was it just your divine smite that's necrotic?
Yeah, it's just the smite that's necrotic.
Okay, I
The
do need to
weapon's
change
not
that.
special,
Cool.
except for the things that it does. Now,
And
did this
then-
feel like I was hitting a body, or?
Oh no, no, not at all.
All right, so I can't
round
like
down.
leave the the end of the spear in it. Okay.
No. So you shove it through essentially its body, and as the smite goes off and the necrotic energy like pulses over it, you see for a second that like it looks slightly injured as you stab into it, and then its body like morphs around your spear and just kind of continues to move forward towards you. And it is going to do its attack because it's its turn. Which is going to require you to make a DC 10 Constitution save. Yes.
Even if it misses?
Even if it misses, yes. Actually, hold on. No, it doesn't do it if you miss. If it misses, I'm assuming 13 misses.
Because that roll misses.
Okay, cool. So it moves through your body, and it's chilling. It's very unpleasant. As it moves through your body, it looks at Dakota and screeches at Dakota on the horse before it moves out. Does it provoke another attack of opportunity if it moves out of your reach?
Well, so
Oh, right, because reaction.
if we can say that the strike that I made against it, that I also used the mark action because I forgot to say that.
Uh-huh.
If you're okay with me saying, if you're okay with retroactively applying that, then yeah, it would.
Okay, so feel free to do your second attack of opportunity as it moves out of your reach.
And the mark action actually gives me advantage against the marked target for opportunity attacks.
Mm-hmm. Or actually, wait, hold on, before I forget, you have Sentinel, don't you? Yes, yes, you do. Which means that it physically cannot move at the moment. So it does hurt you, but it can't move.
So it couldn't have even gotten close to. It couldn't have even gotten close to
Dakota.
To Dakota.
Yeah. So it would have been. You would have hit it as it appeared in front of you. So unlike the others, it would have been right in front of your face. So
pissed.
Huh? Yeah.
And it would have just been pissed that it couldn't go.
So it doesn't look particularly happy. Although it's a ghost, so you're not quite sure how happy it can look. Dakota.
Did any of... Did it look like the smite did the same damage that I would normally expect it to?
No, doesn't look like as the mushrooms form around it, the mushrooms fall and die.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. That is important information.
Let me just change your radiant real quick.
All right. Okay. So thing just screamed at Dakota.
Yep.
There's a thing that Cyril's fighting right in front of him.
Yep, and there are howling sounds pretty much all around you.
Okay. All right. All around me.
Yeah, it wouldn't have even been able to make the attack roll in the first place.
Yeah.
It spawned in front of you, like physically.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah, raised from the ground, basically.
All right.
So,
is there anything that's like within firing range?
The specter, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything else you can't see.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna true strike and I'm gonna attempt to shoot the specter.
Okay.
With sharpshooter on.
Ooh, okay. So let me just, for the folks who are watching. So true strike, concentration up to 1 round. Your first attack, you gain advantage on, and then your where is it? Your sharpshooter is basically Great Weapon Master. It you do not get a disadvantage on long range attacks anymore. You ignore half cover and 3/4 cover, and when you make a ranged attack that you're proficient with a weapon that you're proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty, And if the attack hits, you add +10 to the attack's damage. And this applies for any shot that you decide to take. You can also decide not to take it for future shots. So you can do it on your first one with advantage, and you can choose not to do it on your second and third. When you click your attack, you should see a section that says additional bonuses. Just add a -5 to that.
I don't know if I can. Well, there's situational bonus.
Yeah, do that.
Okay,
Just
so
-5
that's
to it.
-5. Okay. With advantage.
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
That is a
I hit it?
12. That is half damage. So feel free to roll your damage +10.
Damage plus 10. It's 18.
Okay.
Well, I guess that would be 9, considering.
So
It's pretty
half
good.
damage, yeah, 9, and your weapon is considered magical, as is Cyril's, I believe.
Wait.
Technically, my weapon is not considered magic. It's a trick weapon, but there's nothing magical about it.
Oh, okay. So yes, so you are dealing 9 damage to it. -9.
Mm.
Cool.
Pew!
Your bullet sears into it, and it does look like it gravely affects.
Mhm.
So you technically have 2 more attacks.
Oh. So I'm gonna shoot it again.
Okay.
I'm gonna say still with sharpshooter.
Okay.
But I don't have the advantage from the thing, so.
Mhm.
Boop. Oh, yeah, I just clicked it. Attack. Normal. Nope, I forgot to put the frickin'. I'm gonna have to get used to this. That would be -5, so that I don't think that hit.
That would be -5. It did not, no.
Okay. Attack again.
Third attack,
I'm just
let's go.
assuming
Just-
Dakota got really startled. Did I add the
Banning
Oh,
the hammer.
was-
Just pa, 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 pa.
Oh my god.
Don't worry about that. 21. That will hit.
Sweet. Okay. Damage plus 10.
Cool.
Ciao.
Oof.
17.
All right. What's that? That's actually full damage. As you are startled as shit, and you just go pretty much directly over Cyril's head. Like the bullets almost hit his helmet from how close you're shooting. As you are like freaking out, 2 of them, like one of them goes wild, just hits the dirt. The other 2 sink into this creature, and it screams as it dies. Like it like falls into the ground, and it's screaming the entire way down.
Sorry, sir. Did any of that graze you?
It's all right. I trust you.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Looks like it's dead.
As your thing goes down, or as your I'm assuming your turn passes,
Mhm.
because that was your bonus and your main actions. You guys hear scuttling around you, but currently nothing is going for you. So we're going to hold that. All right, Ania, your turn.
Giant crabs get all the way inland.
Okay, so we don't see anything around us, right?
No, you are hearing stuff though, but with the fog,
Okay.
with the pretty much pure darkness, it's really hard even for you to tell most stuff.
Right. Am I able to do 2 bonus actions if I choose to make one an action?
Yes.
Okay. So first I'm gonna shillelagh, so
Mhm.
Ania's staff will begin glowing and all that.
Okay.
And then she's going to switch to starry form.
Ooh. All right.
So while she's on the elk, she's going to switch to starry form. So like her colors fade into this like celestial like space pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't really see like any of her details. She just looks like space. And she even like gets a little bit taller, and she's taking form of archer. So her staff gets this sort of archer, gets this bow image. She also does shed light. It's the same as the nut though. So 10-foot
Okay.
radius of bright light and 10 for dim light. Lasts for
Cool.
10 minutes. When you take on form of archer, I am able to do an attack. Am I
Okay.
able to just blindly shoot in a direction I think I hear something?
Absolutely. Feel free to use your cursor to tell me where you want to shoot, and you will get disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, with her high
And-
perception, do you think she could make a roll to maybe zero in on something?
It's a good question. Choose. Roll one. Choose 1 through 5.
2.
2. Okay. Where are you? Yeah, I will say. Roll me a perception check.
Mm-hmm. Roger that. Aw.
Oh, unfortunate. You do not get any
Okay.
specific notations around you.
Okay.
So feel free just use your cursor, show me where you want to aim.
Okay. I will aim. I'm gonna aim right here. Do you see my cursor?
Yep, right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna aim this direction.
Okay, roll me with disadvantage.
Okay, so that is with form of archer. Let me get that up.
Mm-hmm.
So on a hit, attack deals radiant damage 1d8. Make a ranged spell attack. So I think there's just 1d20 with a disadvantage.
Mhm.
Is there a quick button for that?
I think you can just on the bottom right, you can just click D20 and then a disadvantage
Oh, okay.
on the little
Do I get
calculator.
proficiency? Do I get any bonuses for that?
I think you'd probably get your proficiency. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it would use your proficiencies plus spellcasting, but I could be wrong.
Okay, so 7.
Let's see, range spell attack. Yeah, so proficiency plus spellcasting. So yeah, your wisdom is +4, so that'd be a 7. Yeah.
Okay, so disadvantage. I think this is right.
Yep, that looks
Okay.
like it was right. Cool. All right, so your arrow goes pretty much into the darkness. Does your arrow sparkle?
Ooh, good question. Good question.
Because if so, it's gonna be
Luminous
interesting.
arrow. Luminous arrow.
Oh,
It's radiant damage too if it hits.
ooh,
It doesn't say
interesting.
light. It just says it glows.
Okay, so radiant doesn't do much to it. Cool. So you fire your arrow in what seems to be kind of a random area, right?
Mhm.
You fire your arrow. As it flies through the area, it glimmers and shines. We're going to say it's about 5-foot distance. Do I have a light? I probably have a light. There we are. A little light. Let's see if this works. Does that?
Oh, cute.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
cute?
it makes a cute
Okay.
little circle.
So we're gonna do this.
That's adorable.
We're gonna do that. Okay, hold on. Let me I don't think any of you can see that. Well, she can't, but that's fine. And dun dun dun.
Oh god. Wait,
So you guys kind of see something as the arrow
Wait,
flies
I
through
lost
the
it.
air. I don't know if I made those lights big enough. I can't. Let me.
Something showed up. I lost it for a second.
Okay, let me.
Or I
I
lost
think it
my
looks
tab.
cool.
Let me
There we go. Oh,
make that just a little bit
no,
bigger.
I see that.
There you go. So as your arrow flies
Yeah,
through the
we see
air and
that.
shines and sparkles, it embeds itself into something. And you can't see a whole lot of it. About all that you can see on the page there is what you guys can see. But it looks like a mass of bones. Very strange mass of bones, which is larger than Cyril, because it looks like your arrow hit into its lower chest, and you're on the elk. So yeah, that you saw that for about a couple seconds, and then it faded away.
Mhm.
As it feel free to roll your damage.
Okay.
Actually, let me double check. No, you don't roll damage. You're at 13.
Okay.
So yeah, you saw it, and then the arrow fizzled. Basically, it just kind of disappeared.
There's something very large over there. And Nia's voice is slightly weird because she's in story form.
Mm-hmm. Is that your turn?
Something I can shoot?
Yes.
Well, that's all I need to know.
Well, that was the sin. But Nia will say,
Oh!
What did it look?
it's taller than Cyril, so you can probably hit it.
Was it like what we were just? Did it look like what we were just fighting? Smoke made form, or
It was corporeal.
Means I can shoot it.
All right. Sapphire, 'tis your turn. What would you like to do? I can guess.
Sorry, I was taking down a gate.
You're good.
How far away is the being or whatever?
From the best you, oops, that's the wrong one. From the best that y'all can tell, 45-ish feet.
Okay. I'm
Oh,
gonna try
super.
shooting it.
Uh-huh. Okay, feel free to roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Something just like this. That's what that was playing in my head. So instead of like something I can kiss, my thought was something I can shoot. I was just like mulling around in my head, just like flowing through it. I'm like, yep, yeah, that's good.
I want something I can shoot. Dakota all hours of the day.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I feel that.
Yeah, so feel free to roll your arrow attack with disadvantage.
Yep.
And I believe, do rangers get 2 attacks, extra attack? I forget.
yes,
I feel like they should, yeah.
yes, I believe they do.
Oh, it was rogue that doesn't. That's right. So I always confuse the crap
Rogue
out
can
of
fucking dunk in one shot.
me. I
How do
mean,
I
that's fair.
type in the disadvantage?
1d20 plus mod period ADV. It's 1/2 fighter. Probably gets multi attack. Fair, fair. When I saw that that rogue didn't have extra
Okay.
attack, my mind was legitimately like boggled. Like I was so confused. Disadvantage. Oh right, sorry.
You told me ADV. I just followed what you said.
Yeah, that's my bad. What was disadvantage? Is it DISADV?
I
Oh
think
well.
it gave both results anyway.
It did, yeah. So that was a natural one. So your arrow, you're on the back of a horse. So it's kind of hard to you're a trained hunter, but you're not a hunter on creatures. You're very very unused to being on a creature's back. So your arrow just completely goes wide, Would you like to take another shot, or would you like to do something else?
I'd like to move closer.
Okay, you can totally do that. You are you currently do not have your light radiance on, so if you would like, you can either move without turning on your light because you do have dark vision, or you can light a torch.
Ania would be willing to toss the Wooka nut over to Sapphire, but you would have to like hold it in one hand. Well, you can just toss it if you
Mhm.
want. Because I mean,
Um,
Ania's glowing now, so she doesn't need it.
If Sapphire
like
is
a-
going to dismount and move forward into the darkness, Cyril's definitely going to go with her. So if you want to tie it off to like the side of his spear or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah, that
Sounds like it
works.
would.
Because I'm still gonna try and shooting it, so I'm gonna need both my hands, so I can't like hold it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
How about this? So Sapphire's gonna dismount and start moving forward, right?
yeah.
Am I able to, as like a free action or something, just toss the nut like ahead?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, I'll just do that
Okay,
when she moves forward, like wherever Sapphire seems to be going. Ania will toss the nut maybe to her and ahead of that if she can reach.
okay. So we'll have it be just like toss it on the ground, or
Yeah, just toss it on the ground.
fair
It's
enough.
glowing. It'll keep going for another minute.
We'll go. I think that's how large it gets. Question mark.
Yeah, it's 10 and 10.
Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't show me the actual sizing of it, so I'm like, best you get. Okay, so Sapphire, you start moving forwards. As you do, you, unlike most of the rest of the group, do have dark vision. So you actually do see two creatures that pop up. And as you get much, much closer, you do see that pop up as well. So you do see, from what Sapphire sees, is you see a dog to your north, and you see another one of those specter ghosts to your south, as well as this massive hulking abomination that you can see. You see it in black and white essentially, but you do see even through the fog. It stands around 19 feet tall. It has giant fingers made of bones, and it's large, like almost scythe designed fingers. It's wearing a weird, almost tunic robe thing around its bottom half, and its top half is like a mixture of like animals and human bones all like fused and melded together.
Okay. Oh, jeez. So many things to shoot at. I'm gonna shoot at the giant one.
All right, roll me. You're in that. You have dark vision. We'll say roll me a normal attack.
Okay, just a second. I am changing my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
While Sapphire gets ready to do that, do you want to ask, was the big thing always right there and I picked the
Yeah.
right place?
Yeah.
Ania's perception.
It was legitimately always just kind of like sitting right there and was just like, I'm just kind of waiting right here. I haven't even put it on the the encounter board yet.
Psychic ability.
I swear to God, woman, you're
I
psychic.
need to zip up your.
Let me put them on the encounter board for you guys real quick. There we go.
The perception transcends the game.
I was like, wait a minute, that's right between two creatures. Where is that go? Oh. 18. Hell yeah. That
My
will
actual
hit.
my actual reasoning was because I figured something might be hiding behind that pillar, which is why I shot in that direction.
Ah, that's a smart. It's a very smart plan, actually. Let's see. Bow damage. 17 damage to its face. Oof. And it is Hunter's Mark now.
Yeah.
So you are able to actually track it, Sapphire, as it moves around, even through the fog. Because I like
Awesome.
that being a factor of Hunter's Mark. Okay. As your turn goes, we have this doggo who, as you shoot, and you're pretty much distancing yourself from the party at this point, it runs up to you like a happy, lovely doggo. Except as you look at it, you realize it's 6 feet tall. It is actually. Can I share show portrait?
Can
There we
I
go.
I kind of wanted to be able to go with Sapphire when she walked out into the darkness by herself, but it wouldn't let me
That's because
move.
it's not your turn.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
a feeling.
Mhm. So once it gets to your turn, you'll be able to walk up with her. But yeah,
Well,
are you
damn it.
guys all able to see the token that I showed, the portrait?
I
Dog.
Yeah, the dog.
see the dog,
Okay, cool. So it's a.
I
Huh?
don't think I count because I can see whatever Sapphire sees too.
Yeah. Well, all of you should be able to see this because it walked into the bright light.
Okay,
Yeah. So it's
I can see the specter too. Then
yes, the specter's also there. He's in dim light,
Okay,
so it's a
cool.
little bit harder to see. But yeah, it is there, is there. And wherever I show you guys a portrait, that's you all collectively are able to see it, unless I specify otherwise. Maybe. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it
Did
is.
that work? Nice. I really like
Nice.
having the player view
Oh.
right there because it makes it so much easier to know what you guys are seeing.
Aw, if
Look at-
doggy, why enemy?
Look at those adorable bulldog jowls.
I know.
So as it runs up to Sapphire, this is a 6 foot tall
Oh.
giant mastiff. Yeah, mastiff. Except that it has milky white eyes. Its fur is more like armored than it is actual fur. It's like super dense, and it has about what looks like 3 rows of teeth. Some 2 of which are like jutting out of its skull, and then it has several in its mouth as well. And it runs up to Sapphire, and we'll go ahead and give her a chomp.
Oh.
Normal. I'm assuming 18 hits.
Ouch.
Oh.
But it will only do 8 damage to her. So it runs up to her. Does it have multi-attack? It does not. It runs up to her and absolutely just chomps into her arm. The same arm that was chomped into by the ghoul. As it just tears into your forearm, basically. Jumping through the air. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. So it's going to do that. That'll be its turn. And then the Spectre is going to... Let me see what it can do. She distance herself. Yeah, it'll probably do the same thing. Well...
You can do absolutely nothing this turn because it's too scared.
Absolutely nothing. You're spectrified, or not spectrified, you're glowy. You're not. So it's going to... It doesn't like glowy. It doesn't like glowy. Feel free to
I'm gonna
roll...
smack it.
Yeah, actually, yeah,
Oh,
because
wait.
it's past your turn. So
I'm
you
gonna
have your
smack it.
reaction back. Cyril does not.
Oh, is that how they work?
Yeah, so once it gets to your
Okay.
turn, you refresh everything, including reactions.
Ah, I see. Okay. I have
So
to
you're
recall.
welcome
So
to
now
hit
I can
again.
do the shillelagh.
Yeah.
Smack it.
A schmike.
What's with being forced today?
I don't know. Unfortunately, you do miss it, as it like goes up to you, and I mean as it like goes up to you, you go to smack it, it just starts fucking screaming again. This time in a very different voice. This voice is it sounds more like a mourning mother to you than anything else. As it runs up and attempts to attack you. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Come on.
Roll a DC 10 Constitution saving throw if you'd like.
No, I would not.
Oh man.
Oh, what happened? Yay!
So you do succeed on that, so that's good. You do take 14 points of damage.
You succeeded, take it out.
Thankfully, it did not decrease your permanent life points.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's two types
I'm
of enemies that do
already
this.
weak.
There's specters and shadows. Shadows, I should have included, but they reduce your strength score whenever they hit you.
Oh my gosh, why'd you just kind of gloss over that one, Sin?
Because this is not a shadow, this is a specter. Specters reduce maximum life points if you do not succeed on Constitution save.
Oh my
So
god.
as it hits you, it pretty much just kind of floats away from you and just kind of sits there. There
Quick
is
question before we move on.
Yes,
Does the elk get an opportunity attack as it tries to leave?
that's a good question.
Because it does have an otherworldly slam as an option in its actions.
Let's see. Yeah, they do go away on long rests, as true. Let me look at stat block real quick if I can find it again. I really should send this to the chat so I can find it easier. I would assume they would be able to. So we'll go with that. So feel free to roll its attack.
I think I'm going to let Ania do that because I've given her the reins on the elk.
Okay.
Okay, the otherworldly slam. Attack roll bonus equals your spell attack modifier. So I think that's Cyril.
It would be Cyril's because he's the owner. He's the one who created it. So he uses his
So-
spell attack.
So it's a whopping +0.
Okay, so just 1d20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oof. It roars back upwards as it tries to stomp down towards the creature, moving Ania like up a little bit as it does so. But unfortunately, it's a little bit too quick as it just kind of scoots out of the way, more or less. And we'll... Which one is this one? As it does so, we'll have this guy visibly pop up in front of Cyril. Kind of pissed that its teammate it failed. Did it do it? No, it didn't. Hold on. Oops. I see. I don't remember what its thing was. Oh well. I don't fucking know what it was. Hold on. I know it was below Spectre 2. Fuck you. Re-update. It was... We'll go with a 6.14. There we go. So you were under there, and you're number 3 because you guys killed the other one. Anyway, so it once again pops up right in front of Cyril. This one looks smaller. It looks almost like I would say like gnomish of some sort. And as it goes up to you, it like looks at you, and in the most jarbled words you've ever heard, like it doesn't even sound properly like speech, but you kind of get like inference through it. It sounds like, "Are you my mummy?" As it like tries to move into you.
Mother.
Mother?
Do I look like?
DC 10 Constitution saving throw, Cyril. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh no. Stay strong.
Hold on, I gotta find the button again. 'Cause... there it is. Okay. Here we go. DC 10 con save.
Yep. Ooh. All right.
Even with that extra +1.
That +1 is helping you so much. So, the target must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, or its hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. This reduction lasts until the creature finishes a long rest. So, lower your hit point maximum by 12. I think you can do that. I mean,
I probably can, but I
let me help you out here. Overall bonus -12. Can I do that? Can I do that? No, that doesn't work. Okay, so we'll just put in this little temp spot here a -12 if that works.
And you said if I can type the math in.
Yes, you should. Yes. So we'll ignore the hit point maximum for now. We'll just assume the hit point maximum is the same as your current right now. I'll make a sheet or something for it later. But it's a -12. Just keep that in mind.
Yep.
There's probably easier ways to do it, but that's okay.
53.
Have like notes or journal or something. There you go. All right. So that your current hit point maximum is 53.
Gotcha.
All right. As it runs into you, essentially, you have the most fucking chilling feeling as it runs into you, almost like it's trying to give you a hug, and it fucking feels like a chill runs from the top of your neck all the way down to your feet, as if you walked over somebody's grave in the most literal sense possible. Then there's one other turn that's gonna have its way before your guys's, but you guys can't see what the creature is yet, so don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Famous last words from the DM.
Don't worry. Okay, we're going to... Cool. We're going to have this be a thing, and it's first time I want to try doing it, so we're gonna see how well I can do it. We'll see how well I can do it. Don't worry about it. Can I drag and drop? Can I? Could not. Okay. Did that create? I think it did. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure my shit is working. I'm not sure if it did.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
It might have worked. I don't think it did. Can I drag and drop? Haha! It dragged and dropped. But it has no picture. That's fine. Does that have a range? I want to make sure I'm doing those semi by the books. This creature spells. Letting you guys know it's a spell. Okay, so we'll have that be a thing. So you guys hear what sounds like the ground starting to rip itself apart over in another area. Let's see. Sapphire can see this. Cool. So over in these graveyards, down to the bottom right, I believe she can see this. Yes, there's this creature here that starts ripping itself out of the ground, and Sapphire can turn and kind of see it. It's a zombie that pulls itself out of the ground, and it's an orc zombie. As it pulls itself up, it looks and turns to the rest of the group. Let me put on the initiative. Is it okay? Yeah, initiative. And we'll roll. Yeah, that's what I figured. it's slow as shit, so don't worry about it. But it pops up out of the ground and kind of like turns and looks at the whole group, and then just kind of like stands there awkwardly. Does it do anything else?
Rick just keeps adding enemies so they roll higher than me.
Oh, cool. Okay, so it does slowly move towards you guys. So I move right there. Okay, and I think that's its turn. Cyril, is now
Sir-
your turn.
Sir, what kind of graveyard did you decide to brood in?
This is not normal. Someone has ripped them from their rest.
Well, let's put him back.
Oh, I intend to put them back into their little boxes.
Put 'em
And
back in
I'm
the
going to...
Am I still within earshot? Like, can they still hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't think you're that far. Yeah,
you're
Yeah,
about
okay.
15 some feet away from them.
you can talk to us.
I'm like, okay, so where is the guy or person doing this? Shouldn't we look for them too?
Right now, we can't hear or see them. We're going to have to fight our way through until we see them, or one of you finds them somehow.
Is
Anybody
retreating an
have a way
option?
to like find or detect or something?
I didn't have spells thinking we were going into a battle today.
Oh, hold on. What does my divine sense? What does my divine sense see? I would see a bunch of undead if I turned on my divine sense.
Yep. That you would see a
So nothing
whole
that's gonna
bunch of
help
them.
us at the moment.
Huh?
So nothing that's gonna like help us
Yeah.
know more at the moment. Okay, so we fight.
We're
Or
going
we
to have
run.
our way through this, and I am going to. I'm gonna. All right, let's.
Mhm.
Let's get hectic, right? Give me 1 second here.
You got this. I have faith in you.
Perfect. Okay. All right. We're gonna. Yeah. Here we go. We're gonna get hectic right now, and I'm gonna the. You can see the eyes in Cyril's helmet
Mhm.
flare a bright white as the energy crawls up into his antlers, and he actually points in the direction of where the bone claw is, because I know where that is, right?
Yeah. You know the rough location of it, and it doesn't seem to have moved so far.
And I'm going to slam my glaive into the ground, and I'm going to cast Moonbeam on his location.
Ooh, shit. All right.
And I don't have high hopes because it's a DC 11 con save.
You know,
But
anything goes.
if he fails, he takes 2d10 radiant damage. I mean, half as much on a successful save. If it's a shape changer, it makes a
Oops.
saving throw with disadvantage.
Is
and if it
unfortunately
fails,
not.
it instantly reverts. It what?
Is unfortunately not a shape changer. But it does succeed the Constitution save.
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll the 2d10
Okay.
anyway, as it's gonna take half damage from it.
Yep. And it is radiant too. That's good.
Oh, that's not bad.
Seven's okay.
If it's double damage, if it's vulnerable to
Oops.
radiant damage, it just took the actual full dice roll.
Is not vulnerable to radiant damage.
Well, either way. And
Does it light the
I'm
area?
actually going to
turn
to. I'm not even going to turn to Dakota or Ania, and I'm going to just yell out, "The both of you stay out of that ring of light."
Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh.
I have Moonbeam, so I know what it does, and Ania's instantly suspicious because Cyril said you two and not the one closest to the Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Ania does not say anything.
And I still have a bonus action. And
Hey.
I'm going to use that for a spectral slash. I'm going to use that, and you're going to see his whole body sort of like vibrate and shoot out at the small gnome sized specter that's
Okay.
in front of him, and I'm gonna cast spectral slash. Hopefully I can get 2 hits off of that.
More than one from the roll.
Here we go. Come on, Bessie.
Oh.
Well, fuck.
All right. Well,
Wasn't a 1.
yeah. As you go for the swing, this little like gnome, possibly child, like looks up at you, and for just a moment, you hesitate. Just a moment, just a second, you hesitate as it like looks right into your eyes, and then it like moves with your weapon, and your weapon just can't touch it. With the moonbeam now active, I will say now the moonbeam, and you feel free to correct me on this if you'd like me to, but is by definition a moonbeam. So you guys see like the clouds above this creature, which actually should make that.
It's a 40-foot high cylinder, 5-foot radius, and dim light fills the cylinder.
Oh, dim light. Okay, let me. I feel like it should be bright. You know, I'm gonna keep that. I feel like it should be brighter. But you guys see it all in its fine glory, which I believe I can. Ah, there it is.
Oh, oh goodness.
Just in case you guys wanted a good look at what it looks like.
Oh,
Bones are
Great.
jutting out of it. Its head is like partially bones, partially flesh. Most of its body looks to be some amalgamation of flesh stitched together with bone and tissue and everything like that. But as the beam pretty much like cracks the sky above you and slams down into the creature, I will say, the night is slowly dying down to some degree over with Rue and Galmar. And you two I would say that you're fairly intoxicated at this point. It's been a wild night. Everyone's kind of dying down. As you're looking out the window, you just see this massive cylinder of light shoot down from the sky into the graveyard.
I have to turn my tavern music back on.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Oh my gosh, Gilmore, you're blinding me!
I knew someone on the surface would want to shoot the moon that literally.
Somebody please close the blinds. Another pickles, please. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful. Fucking Brock just like walks over. He's like, brought the sun and closes the blinds.
Oh, thank you.
All right, back to all y'all. Fucking
Fantastic.
movie.
As it should be.
Fantastic.
Sorry, Gilmore, did you want to do anything?
Yeah, just giving y'all the opportunity to see how your characters see it. But yeah, so Moonbeat, you guys can see this horrifying abomination in full view, and as that happens, yes, that one. What? Yeah, Dakota. You hear for just a moment behind you before it attempts to sink its teeth into you.
Oh.
God damn it.
Rag.
Yes, okay, I did that properly. Let me make sure whether or not it actually does bite you. No.
No.
Probably not. No.
Alright, it runs up to you and basically jumps up your horse onto the horse's, like the back of the horse, and tries to snap at you.
I'm gonna shoot it. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna use Eldritch Whip.
You
Probably.
do you have a reaction?
Can I? Do I? I don't. Oh, well, I mean, I have Hellish Rebuke.
No, as in like, have you used
oh.
your opportunity attack reaction just yet?
In general, I don't believe so.
Okay, then yeah, feel
but
free
if
to
I-
do a single shot towards it.
Oh, okay. Shot in general.
Yeah, you have sharpshooter, so you don't have to worry about disadvantage when
yes.
this close.
Yes. Yeah.
Which, by the way, is so good for anyone who's a range or anyone who's a ranged attacker.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Regular shot. Where that's. I can't true strike this one. So wait.
Nope. Wow.
Oh, I
Ooh.
forgot to put on sharpshooter.
That's
Hey,
fine.
guys.
The bonus doesn't matter when you get now.
No, it doesn't.
You
Oh
You got
my.
snake eyes on that. That's amazing.
The RNG is trying to kill the four of us.
Oh, no
If you roll
disadvantage
two
because
ones, does that come back around to being lucky?
if you roll 2 ones, it ends even worse. But thankfully, he has disadvantage, so he has sharpshooter, so he doesn't get disadvantage. But yeah, it's technically a -1 to hit.
Oh wow.
Because it's a -10 to hit, I believe. Or no, it's -5 to hit, +10 to damage. So that's a 4. It's a 4 to hit, and so it jumps onto the back of your horse, which you have the spooky, scary horse that doesn't like it very much, so it doesn't move.
Dang. It doesn't even try to protect itself. It's just like, fuck this guy.
No, it's just like, yeah, fuck it. So the dog jumps onto the back. You pull out your gun. You just fucking start shooting. Now,
Down
unfortunately,
puppy.
now as it jumps onto you, make me a normal attack real quick.
Normal attack.
Yeah, because it's jumping all over you as you're attempting to shoot.
Yeah. Okay. Without sharpshooter instead, just regular.
Not just a normal roll. Yeah, just a normal attack roll.
roll. That's much
Cool.
better.
Cyril, does that hit your AC? Yeah, I don't know if we're wearing full armor or not, but yeah,
Is that with sharpshooter attached?
without sharpshooter attached, no. It's just a
Oh.
normal shot from him. He tried to hit the dog.
Yeah,
He's failing horribly.
I'm just really glad that's not with sharpshooter attached.
Yeah.
So roll damage. As you are
Yeah.
flailing, like this doggo is trying to like get on top of you. So that's 10 damage for Cyril. As you fire randomly, you just hear ping off the back of Cyril's skull.
Ah, shoot. Down, puppy.
Down, puppy.
The quietest voice.
Ania, with your speak with animals, you just hear the horse go, "Fucking bitch." Can't even nothing.
shoot a dog.
Ania will shoot back at the horse, like,
Well, obviously you aren't even trying to do anything, so you're even worse.
Oof.
trying to reverse psychology the horse into doing
You know
something.
what? You know what? Hold on. Let me
Did you say-
roll me
did you say that?
persuasion real quick.
Did you say that on horse?
She does.
Yeah, it was a horse.
You just look at it, like turn and go nay. The horse like slowly like cracks its neck to turn to you. Like it like turns its head like a good 95 degrees to like turn towards you. And it just goes, "Yeah, I could kill it. Fuck you."
Bet you can't. But you can't.
It's just don't stay there for a second. The zombie, with its lovely 20 feet of distance, is just gonna go. It's just don't walk up to Cyril's horse, who is as tall as Cyril. So it just like looks at Cyril's horse. Cyril, does it have
within
health?
10 feet of me? I get to take a swing at it.
Oh yeah, you did get your thing back. You're welcome to take a swing.
Damn fucking right I am.
The zombie is just like slowly creeping forwards. It's big, it's massive. It touches your horse. It touches your elk. It puts its hand on your elk.
You're dead.
You get your dirty hands.
You don't touch my fucking elk. No, yeah, you know, flesh might be strong. It's not that strong. All right. Apparently it's tough. Would you like to pump some?
Zombie, and with the zombie, I'm gonna drop. You know what? I am gonna use a smite on this one.
All right. Yep. Slap some smites in there. Dog, shut up. Jesus. I've sweet ambiance now. Dogs barking outside. Say it's in the chat. God, it's like I'm in a room full of these mustiffs. Or mastiffs.
2d8.
Yep. Alright, that'll work. So that's a total of 13 damage. It does look pretty damn injured as you take a sweep at it, and like it.
Because it's a solid object, I'm gonna take that opportunity to use the excuse me, to give my weapon a twist, and I'm gonna leave the shield sticking into it.
Oh hell
and
yeah!
It also can't go any further because it is now stuck where it is.
Cool.
And it will lose 15, and it loses 15 feet of movement.
Ow.
Until it removes that thing, and it needs to use an action to get rid of that.
It will attempt to use an action, just strength?
And it's a strength saving throw, yeah.
We'll use its action for the round. It just kind of like looks at its chest. Does 14 beat it?
Yeah, I think it's a 12 or something.
Okay. It like looks at its chest as it's impaled, and it just kind of like plops it out of its body, which is just a sickening sound as it just falls to the ground. And it just it walks forwards again and just like rests its head against your
Walk
elk.
forward.
Oh right, because it has no speed. That's right. It like looks at the thing on the ground and then just kind of like looks up at your elk and just like bobs its head.
All
What
pissed
a
off.
baby.
It's a baby. Dakota, it's your turn as you have a dog that is currently just like fucking jumping all over you.
Yeah, he's just kind of like trying to like shove it off, and then he's gonna use Eldritch Whip on it to try and get it off.
All right.
Eldritch Whip.
Eldritch Whip.
Wow,
Oof.
that's an 11.
This doggo is just having a time. You like try to Eldritch Whip it, and it like jumps like slightly to the side on the horse, and it like jumps on top of one of your arms, like pinning your arm to the horse.
Did I have the thing that let me use Eldritch Whip twice in one turn? Oh, was that?
I feel like you get
Was
that at
that?
level
Oh,
5.
that was. Yeah, that was extra blast, right?
I think so. Yeah, yeah. Extra blast should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. At level 5, you're as long as you make no other weapon attacks, you can attack twice instead of once.
Yeah. Okay.
So feel free to
So-
whip it again.
Yeah. It's just like flailing and be like, what the?
Whip it
What,
good.
Dakota, come back! What? I tried to click and then he just veered off
Dakota,
to the right.
why?
Dakota, come on.
You coward.
I don't want to be part of this situation.
That will
That's
hit.
14. Sweet. Okay. Just flailing, just freaking trying to get this freaking
Oh,
dog off.
There
Oof.
we go.
6 damage.
Yes.
Hell yeah. So you and it is magical technically. So you whip this thing across the back and it howls again. And you hear another howl in the small distance that seems to be echoing this creature. Is that your turn?
Um. I mean, I could theoretically use True Strike. Just
You also
keep it
have
on
Misty
the
Step.
side. Oh yeah, I do. But I mean, I'm on my horse.
Do you
I
have Eldritch Blast? Isn't that a bonus action?
His Eldritch Blast is a the Eldritch Whip is his form of Eldritch Blast with his subclass. You do have Hex though,
I do have Hex.
which is basically Hunter's Mark but for warlocks.
Yeah. All right. Freaking okay. That's the one that has like multiple flavors of curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, you made this thing
Does
not
it-
able
does
to
it
use.
say-
Oh no, it's in dim light. Okay, never mind. What?
Yeah. Choose one ability when you can. So okay, you place a curse on an eldritch on a creature that you see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage whenever you hit it. Also, choose one ability when you cast the spell that their target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen
It's
ability.
disability, guys. Poor dog.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll cast tax on the dog.
Okay. Which ability?
Which ability? Like, I'm gonna go with don't I have a lot of wisdom stuff?
Most do, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it ability checks or abilities or saving throws that it has disadvantage on?
Oh. I don't know.
It says target has advantages on ability checks made with the chosen ability. So it would be any like survival or perception or so on. under a
Mm.
specific
I
stat.
think it counts for attack rolls too, as far as ability checks go.
I think so. So you could do strength.
Yeah, I can do strength.
Okay.
Sure,
we'll
yeah.
Do strength then.
That's okay.
Okay.
Hold on, I have to figure out how many spell points this is gonna take off. It's first level, so that's
Yeah, it's just a couple, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So as you do that,
Shoot him with hex.
We totally know what we're doing, everyone. We totally know.
Oh, we know exactly what we're doing all the time.
it's a learning adventure. As you, so how do you use your hex? How's your hex work?
I figure all spells are channeled through gun.
Okay.
Yes.
Cha-ching, bitch.
So I figure that whenever he like readies a spell to use, he does like that cool like rolling the barrel like of the gun, that little
was-
chick, chick, chick,
yeah.
chick, chick.
Ooh, yes.
And one of the barrels lights up like purple.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
yeah. I love
And
the
then-
idea
and
that
then
like
I'm
one of your arms is pinned, so you roll it on your chest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just like roll it, and then I Eldritch whip the dog to like to get off me, and I just like and then I roll it again, and it does that like glimmer of like purple through it. It's like "Wee!" And then I shoot the freaking dog with a hex.
The maul gun has thaw.
Exactly, but with less monologuing.
The dog looks very confused for a second as it like shakes its head as your hex gets on it. The bone claw, which is in, does it take damage as it's in this?
It makes the saving throw again. It has to make the saving throw again, and it's gonna take the 2d10 one way or another.
Okay.
But you know what I mean.
Before. Oh, okay. You already did the saving throw.
Oh, sorry. What were you going to say?
I was going to cosmic omen it to remove some numbers from its saving throw.
Okay. If it removes more than, if it removes 3 or more, it would fail.
It can go between 1 and 6.
Okay.
So cosmic omen. So I can do this 3 times today, and
Ooh.
I did land on odd when I rolled it the previous previous one. So I have to do. Oh wait, no, it's a reaction roll. I don't have my reaction back yet. Darn it.
Ah. Well, that works. All right. It will succeed, so only half damage if you want to roll that, Cyril.
Yep.
Let me just double check. Starts his turn there. Cool. All right. Takes 10. God, takes 10 more damage? Jesus.
Hey, it's like I said, we're getting hectic. And I was reading the spell. It's not concentration.
Ooh. All right. It is engulfed in flame, essentially. Very, very large and bright amounts of flame. Before, like, it slowly looks up. What is that distance? Is that 40? That's 30. Okay.
Can't read the.
Yeah, I did zoom in a little bit. So it's going to. Oh, I'm so sorry, zombie. It's going to walk, or not walk. Well, how do I make this as terrifying as possible? So, you guys watch this abomination of nature inside of this giant beam of light, and it starts to walk. And it walks way faster than any person or creature you've seen walk so far, as it's just fucking pounding down towards y'all. It's not running. I should make that very clear. It's not running at you guys. It is walking. It just walks significantly faster than most other creatures. Let me. And it doesn't just walk over this zombie. It crushes this zombie underfoot. Literally just cracking its skull open. The other
silver lining.
Huh?
Silver lining.
Yeah, the other specter is gonna move slightly to the left here. But this buddy boo, he walks all the way forwards.
Any reactions?
Each creature. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's so much damage. Why? I hate
Yeah.
You're the one who chose it.
I know I didn't fix it, that's why. I modified its stats because I was like, oh, I like it a lot, but I don't like how strong it is. I modified its stats, but one of its abilities I apparently forgot to modify, and I looked at it and I'm like, why is that so strong? I'm like, oh yeah, that's why.
Man, this thing could kill everybody by itself.
Damn.
let me
That's
just
like- If that's
ignore
max
that.
damage, can you imagine?
Oh my god, max damage would instant kill everyone.
Well, like 2 or 3 hits, I think so.
Yeah. You guys are...
Let's start this over, guys. So,
Do you shed bright light, Story?
Yes. So
Okay, cool.
starry form is sheds bright light, 10-foot radius, dim light for additional 10.
Cool. Okay, so it's going to run up to you guys, and it is going to... Cool. It's going to use its piercing claw attack against...
I hate this.
Cyril.
Oh, thank God.
Sad face.
Well... it is bouncing off of Cyril, apparently.
Oh, thank goodness.
just ward it off with my spear. Get the fuck off of me.
Yeah, it like lunges an
Real
attack
angry.
towards you, and you whack it to the side, and it follows up with the second attack, kind of seeing that, well, it missed you, so, sorry, Story.
God darn it.
Wow.
Oh.
The dice sing their praises, apparently. Every time I go for someone who isn't Story, the dice is like, nah. I go for Story, and it's
Look
like,
how
hell
low her
yeah.
HP is.
God, is it low?
Hey,
Oh
at
shit,
least
your
it's
HP
only
is
the
low.
whole-
Fuck. What the fuck hurt you so bad? Wait, what?
The shade.
Oh yeah,
Where's the specter?
I forgot to hit
That
you.
did 14 damage.
I forgot to hit you.
The worst part is
Can I hide behind the
off
elk?
You could. Yeah, that's a good question. You are able to hide behind the elk. I guarantee you, the elk's not going to survive this hit. I don't know
Well,
how
you
much
weren't
health the
attached
elk
to that
has, but
elk.
I'm pretty sure the elk is fairly weak.
Hope you weren't
Uh,
attached to that guy.
Elk come
I-
It
back.
has
Bring him
5
back.
plus 10 per spell level. Steed has a number of hit
Uh,
points. D10's equal to the spell's level.
Okay.
It's
What?
the
What's
second level.
second level? So we'd have 2d10 plus 5. Roll it. Well, either you or Cyril. Roll 2d10 plus 5. There you go. Alright, has 11 health. This poor elk. This poor elk.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
better than what could have happened.
That is true. You lean back as it tries to hit you, and like the elk like rears upwards trying to protect you. And Cyril, how lifelike is this elk? Does it have blood?
No, it makes the same
It's
sounds as an
fey.
elk, though.
Cool. So as it rears upwards as this thing is trying to attack you, its fingers are like each a foot long. Like the weird bone scythe thing's like a foot long. And it slams an entire hand into the elk. And like pieces of wood and bark fly off of it into Cyril's clothes and onto his mask as it rips a chunk out of its entire chest frame. And the elk makes a resounding death cry as it starts to just kind of dissipate, and Ania falls down onto the ground. The bits that are covering Cyril do not, however, dissipate. It's just wood chunks that just fly into him.
How tall is the elk again?
The
It was
elk
pretty
was
tall.
about...
It was proportionate so a 9-foot tall person could ride it.
So it was about 7 feet tall or so.
Would Ania take fall damage from that?
I think I do every 10 feet you take fall damage, so I don't think so.
Okay. That's what I'm like wondering.
Yeah. But she does hit the ground from 6 feet, so...
Yeah.
Am I like prone? Can I,
no,
like-
you'd be able to land
Okay, cool.
normally.
Okay, cool.
I assume you guys, your characters would fall rather often, so...
We're good at falling.
But it was not gentle landing as it did rear upwards first, so you probably would have landed like on your back hitting the ground.
Wait, that means I'm prone.
Oh. Yeah, okay, we'll say you're prone.
Can I roll dexterity so I'm not maybe prone?
Yes.
So dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
God
Got
damn.
The Dyson.
Oh my
They
god.
hate me fighting. They only like me looking at things.
Apparently, yeah. So you hit the ground and like you slam your shoulder blades into the rocky road, and it knocks the wind out of you. It's as pleasant as it sounds. As it does so, you hear another resounding howl coming out, and you see the dog next to Sapphire, who had like its teeth in her forearm, and the one that's on top of Dakota, both like lift their heads up, pulling their respective teeth out of where they were in, and like they both turn to the side, and they immediately fucking book it. Like they just yeet themselves. The one that was on Dakota does slap him with its hind foot though.
Bad
As
dog.
it jumps up. Bad dog.
Bad dog.
Dang, what is with the just fuck Dakota?
Dakota
I know
is being
this
bullied.
This entire campaign, Dakota has got the shortest end of the sticks.
Like what?
They're just like, nah, we're good.
Culty's gonna come back with some sort of min-max barbarian paladin bullshit.
Bullies. Yeah, so Ania, it'd be your turn. I believe it's half your movement to get off of prone.
Okay. So half my movement, so I can get up and still do all my stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I get up. Am I able to hide behind Cyril without provoking opportunity of attacks?
Yes, you would be able to.
Okay, I'm hiding behind Cyril, unashamed.
He is significantly larger than you, so he does produce a much larger target.
Okay, after that, I'm going to guiding bolt the bone claw, please.
Alright.
Um,
Guiding bolt, bitch!
And I can cast that at a level higher, right?
I believe so. Let me...
What does, yeah. Spell slot second or higher, then damage increases.
Yeah, so you can do a third level
so-
spell slot.
Okay, so does that just mean it takes only the third level spell slot?
Yes.
Okay, I will take a third level spell slot to cast it.
Boy, alright.
I don't like this thing. Wait,
Let me double check its
see.
resistances. Does not. Cool.
Discard previous. Okay, so I'm going to cast it third level cast. Attack. Normal. Darn it. No, wait.
16, that'll hit.
Okay.
That will deal
so
half damage,
now...
though.
Okay, now
It's
how do I-
radiant, isn't it?
Is, but it's not weak to radiant.
Okay, and
Half damage 'cause it
don't
hits
consume
its AC.
spell lot.
Mhm.
So don't consume spell slot and then do damage.
Yeah.
Must roll the attack before damaging the roll. I already rolled the attack. How do I do the damage roll?
It should let. Why is it being weird? Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, it did that to me earlier. I just had to re-click on the spell that I was trying to cast.
Roll damage, you
Nope.
piece of shit. On. Oh, you have to go up in the chat and then click damage.
Well, I don't see it up in the chat.
Oh, in
It
that
just
case,
says the attack roll.
weird. Can you go above that, the attack roll, to your first guiding
Oh
bolt?
wait. I can open it, but now that I've done another one, it won't let me. So I'm just gonna roll a bum attack, ignore it.
Yep.
And see if I can then roll damage. Okay.
There you go.
There
Jesus.
you go.
All right, half because you hit its AC. Its AC is 16. So 15 or 19. 19 halved, rounded down, 9 damage. I think. Is that right? Is it 9?
I mean,
so
do we round up the damage or round down? So yeah.
Okay, 9 damage. Cool. So you do hit it with more burning flame. It's been hit by a lot of burning flame, celestial burning flame. As it slams into it, it kind of like oh, how do you do your guiding bolt? I forget.
it comes from the top of the staff, so it's like this. It's the same like green, yellow, gold that Ania's magic tends to be.
Mhm.
It coalesces at the top of the staff and just sort of shoots off at the thing.
Cool. And I believe you can switch your starry form. Oh, whenever you choose. Damn it. Well, that's dumb. I don't like that.
What?
Whenever you assume your starry form, choose one of the following. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'll say that you can choose to change your starry form.
Oh, okay.
Because I find it weird having such restrictions on it. That's odd to me. That's not as creative as I like it to be. So you're welcome to choose to change your story form, probably with the bonus action, on sequence of turns if you'd like to. So if you'd like to switch out of archer form, you're more than welcome to.
Okay. That would mean I would lose the bonus action attack. So we have a lot of enemies around us, and I don't want to lose that. So I am going to go ahead and use the bonus action for Archer.
Okay.
How does the Bone Claw look?
The Bone Claw looks hurt. A lot of it is like burned. A lot of its top half is like either like scorch marks or burn marks. It doesn't smell very pleasant either, but it doesn't look like it's going to go down anytime soon.
Okay, I'm actually going to use it on the specter that's over to the right.
This one?
Let me look at the thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's going to be the starry form. Go get that up. Oh wait, that's the damage. That's the damage if it hits. So let me do the roll.
Some good damage it hits.
So that's 1d20
and
plus
is
7.
It radiant or?
It
16 work.
Yes, it is radiant. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you again.
Sorry.
Cool. Yeah, that'll take full damage. Cool.
No, that's radiant.
Yeah, so as you do that, it does screech again. I believe this was the oh, what did I say this one looked like?
This one you said that screamed like a mourning mother.
Right, yeah. So it does that again, that weird, like, it's a harsh screech, and it has like a wave of almost melancholy throughout most of you guys, circumvented by the impending fear and terror as it goes through. But like it like turns and looks at you, and you can kind of see like through its like weird veil that has over its head, like the saddest eyes that you've ever seen from a creature like this. Whose turn is it now? Oh, it's Sapphire's. Sapphire, it's your turn.
Where did I move Ania?
Oh, you're under 0.
Yeah, where do I move her? Is
Oh,
it okay
you
to,
can
like,
just move her. We'll put her there for now.
Okay.
Let me scooch Dakota. There we go. There. So you have a specter right behind you. You also have the giant bone dude standing there, like 4 times your size, I believe, just kind of standing there, staring down at Cyril as it very clearly it looks like it's going to be murdering him here soon.
And it does have the hunter's mark on it.
It does, yeah.
And guiding bolt gives her advantage, don't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, that's right.
Makes it glow.
It's glowy.
So
Hey,
next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Hell yeah. What's up, Miss Ever?
I'm trying to figure out what to do.
You're good.
Mm-hmm.
You got the big ass boy in front of you that you could attack, or you could attack the gnomish, what appears to possibly be a child specter who was trying to hurt Cyril, and Cyril it can't seem to get a good beat on it.
Shoot the child, Sapphire. Shoot the child.
Maybe the big baddie will die faster, though. Maybe everyone will go away if the big baddie dies.
And you do have 2 swords as well.
I want to go for the big baddie here, so I just. Hi, sweetheart. Are you trying to say hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Sapphire.
Hello.
I pull out the 2 swords.
Okay.
And where's his knee?
It would be right next to you.
No, I meant like level to me. Like,
Oh,
where would that be?
head-ish level?
Okay.
Arrow to the knee.
Shadow of the
Well, they're not that
Colossus.
far away. Swords would be better because like he's not that
That's
far
pretty
away
close.
from me, is he?
Yeah,
You'd be able to
you're
use your
pretty much
movement to get
within
over.
striking distance of him. Within melee.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking about how this attack is playing through my head.
Always love to see it.
I envision me crossing my arms and like slicing just below the kneecap, or what would be the kneecap if he has one.
Okay.
And slicing like am I close enough to like reach around the leg, like slice the back?
Yeah.
Of the calf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's so sneezy today.
It's a very sneezy day for some reason. Fall is coming in hot. So you're welcome to roll your sword, which I think
I
is
will
just
be doing
period
that,
sword.
but more like aiming it for the artery that's by the thigh.
Ooh, okay.
So as I pull up, I'm like pulling upward more. So it gets angled up that the blade's angled at the artery.
Nice.
That's just escaping my thought right now.
The femoral artery?
Yeah, that artery.
I would love to
All
see
right,
if you get a natural 20.
So I got to go see what my cheat is.
I believe it's just period sword.
Yeah.
And then that should roll all of it.
For both, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Dice.
I has faith in you. Damn, a 19 roll. 24.
Oh, nice.
Both of those are going to hit. Both of those will deal the sword's damage. You also have... I forgot to add your extra damage. Hold on just a moment. So you do have Hunter's Mark on it, so you do get additional 1d6 as well for both your attacks.
Plus the
And...
advantage.
Huh?
Plus the advantage of the guiding bolt.
Oh, yeah.
The
Well, you
advantage-
hit with both, so even with advantage. Well, you can roll actually the first one. You can roll another d20, and we'll see if you get critical.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So just a d20.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, unfortunate. Okay. So feel free to
He
roll
also gets a
me.
D4 from Dreadful Strikes or something.
Yeah. So feel free to roll me 2d6 plus 2d4,
Okay. So
and then we'll just tally all that number together, which is a lot of damage.
so
Damn,
2d6 plus.
2d4.
Do I have to put a period in front of that, or is this just plus?
Just a plus.
Okay. Where are my numbers? D4. Can you stop smacking me, please? Okay.
Plus 14. All right, 14 plus. You did 28 damage to its face. God damn.
Not its face, his thighs.
Oh, it's thighs. Yeah, sorry. You're basically like almost scaling this creature as like you're just slashing at its leg and its thigh, trying to hit whatever arteries and such that you can conceive of. Which you've done a lot for different animals. For something that's as humanoid as this creature, it's a little bit different from it. But you are just blood is gushing out of this creature's leg effectively. It does look very injured now. All right. Spectre 2 is going to actually go for Sapphire this time, considering it's attacking this creature. This is the one that was the gnomish child creature thing. It's... We'll hit. So as you're slashing up this thing's leg, roll me a DC 10 con save, by the way. Just roll a real con save. Try to get above 10. As you're slashing up this thing's leg, you're like jumping up the back of its leg, slashing and crashing against it. This specter like floats in the air towards you, and it says the same thing that it did to Cyril, which is, "Are you my mummy?" I think I said mommy last time, but I'm gonna go with mummy because I like British. And is also going to... Ooh, 9. That's not bad. That is not 10, though. It says the same thing to you as it did to Cyril, which halts you in midair, more or less. Ooh. It is going to do 15 damage to you and actually reduce your maximum HP by 15 as well. So you are down to 30 health. All right. So it floats up towards you and it runs into you, almost like it's trying to give you a hug, even while you're mid-air trying to like slash into this thing's thigh and arteries and such. It like freezes you kind of in mid-air, and you hit the ground, and just that same bone-chilling coldness runs over your entire body as you feel like your breath is slowly taken away from you. While the morning one kind of floats over to Dakota, and it like looks at him. Let me see if it hits. Well, yeah, I think a 23 hits. Wait, what do you think, Dakota?
Maybe just a little bit.
Just
Does
a little
Dakota
bit.
have a shield spell or anything?
He does not.
No. I mean, I
And-
have armor back this, but that's not going to help me against that. Nor do I think I can use it.
Yeah, you don't have your reaction. So it like floats over to you and like it reaches out a hand to you and gently grabs your hand. And it just starts slowly humming the Rockabye Baby tune to you as it like pulls you towards it.
Dakota lets out a very uncowboy-like squeal.
Roll me a DC 10 con save.
Con save.
Yeah, it's pulling you into it effectively as it's softly humming to you like a baby. Take
Nice.
12 damage, but not to your max.
Oh,
12 damage.
You guys, in the distance, the clouds are starting to part a little bit, and you're starting to see a little bit more. And I'm actually going to let me. So the fog is starting to fade, starting to move away, and everything's starting to change a little bit. Let me see if I can do this. Does that affect anything for you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So it starts to become closer to well, not
Oh.
daytime, but the moon starts to
Oh, I
shine
see.
very, very brightly. And let me
I like that effect. Wow.
do that.
Darn it.
As the area starts to light up more, it starts to have a bigger effect on everything. And you guys see in the distance.
What is this?
You guys see in the distance this guy. I'm actually going to take him off the combatant roll because he's
I
not
have
a
so much
combatant.
trouble moving on this thing. I always end up leaving.
Yeah, it's a very weird mechanic. But if you right click the screen and move down, you should be able to.
It always, like, something weird usually happens.
That's odd. But you
Oh,
see.
darn it.
Oh.
Yeah, I like.
Do you have like
Never
an
mind.
additional
I'm trying to
like,
show it to Sapphire, but
clicking thing?
I don't know. I hold down right click when I release. Oh, Jesus. Sometimes it just refreshes the whole thing. Okay, I got it.
Huh.
Although now it
That's
looks very
odd.
bright.
But so you see
we
this
go.
creature shrouded in like a flowing. Actually, can I share the picture? I can. Sweet. Show players. You see his creature shrouded in like a bright white thing. It kind of fits into the fog a little bit, but it's a bright white scowl. Is that the term for it? Cowl? I think it's a cowl.
Cowl.
Yeah,
it's
bright
cowl.
white cowl, a weird ethereal, flowing outfit around it, and you all hear like in your heads a very deep voice in Elvish. Actually, I don't know how many of you speak Elvish. I think most of you guys do.
Yeah.
Does Cyril? I don't recall Cyril
I
speaks
don't think
Elvish.
I do.
You do
Oh,
not.
do I?
And Sapphire definitely does. Okay, so 3 out of 4 of you understand this creature. Cyril does not. All Cyril hears is like a weird voice in his head. But the rest of you guys hear very clearly in like a deep, unpleasant voice. It doesn't sound like it speaks Elvish as a native language, but it speaks and it says, "Flee from your choices. Do not follow the dragon. You are not our priority. Flee and live, or become my thrall." And it just slowly fades. Go, Cyril, your turn.
So I have no idea what was just said to me. Right?
Not in the slightest, no.
Could you repeat that so I can write it down completely?
Yeah, it was,
Yay!
Oh, here's my shitty memory, huh?
Do not follow the dragons.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah. Respectfully,
I
you're
latched
not
on to-
our priority or
You're
become
not our-
my throne
Thralls.
thrall.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. I actually thought it was also Throne. Okay. Got it.
Or become my
Okay, I got it.
thralls.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you remembered that, Rue, because I legitimately couldn't remember half the words I said.
Surprise, surprise. Okay.
Oh, I say cool shit all the time. I just don't remember it.
It's fun. Yeah, cool guys don't look at explosions. They also don't remember what they say. It's cool.
Exactly. All right, so yeah, Cyril, you just get like it pounds into the back of your head in a very unpleasant way. It's like, after you drink a shit ton and you have that like back of the skull like thrumming. That's kind of what every single word felt like.
I don't know what was just said.
You have no idea what he said. No.
Ania's a little
what-
bit focused, but will speak up if asked directly.
All right. So I know if I move that, if I try to move the moonbeam, it's just going to hurt. It's just going to potentially hurt Sapphire.
I don't think it will. Well, actually, is it any creature?
Any creature.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. I did not realize that hurts teammates too.
You told the other two to not go near the ring
You
of
could
light.
move it over to this side if you wanted to.
Clip it. Would that take an action?
I think
It
it's a
does,
bonus.
and I'm
Oh, is
trying
it a
to
full
think.
action?
It's a full action to move it.
Jeez.
I think that's the trade-off for why it's not concentration.
Fair. It is very, very strong too. Was it
Right.
5d6 damage?
2d10.
Oh, two. That seems low. Wait, hold on. Oh, you're right. 2d10. I'm thinking of something else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My shield is at this thing's feet, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm going to kind of go for the gusto here.
Okay.
So Cyril's gonna stand up and take a deep breath, and he wants this thing's attention.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna stand up, pointing his spear at it. My name is Cyril Eldevich of the Outer Ring of Harmonious Haven, Vice Captain of the 8th Legion of the Order of the Briar. And you will go back in your hole. And I'm going to dive towards his feet, roll, grab my shield, and I'm just going to don the shield, and I'm just going to start. I'm going to kind of wail on it with both of my attacks.
Okay.
Ooh.
For my attack.
That was cool.
And I'm kind of hoping that I've got its attention on me specifically.
I would say so, yeah.
My name is Nico Montoya.
Killed my fellow, prepared to die.
I was going for like the full. I need your attention. You will look at me. And there is no. I don't have advantage on this, do
I? You do not know.
Here we go. First attack.
That'll hit.
Nice. And I'm gonna roll the other attack before the box disappears. Oh yeah, both
That'll
of
hit
those
too.
hit. All I'm going to. Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on.
Nice damage. Ooh, 17 damage. All right.
I am not quite finished yet. I am going to then take, and I still have my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use my bonus action to cast. My whole body gets that like dusty purple glow, and I'm going to cast Spectral Slash. I'm going to try and get 2 more attacks out of this turn. And I'm going straight for its chest from the ground.
Hot diggity damn. Okay. Go for it, my bud.
Come on. Oh, fuck you.
Oh no!
Almost got dynamic finisher.
Oh.
That one will miss.
Damn it.
Okay. Says you like jump into the air. It seems to have grown wise to your tactics as you slash. I believe your spectral slash is a teleport.
What it is, the Spectral Slash sends out a shadow of myself to attack, and if that lands, it pulls me up to wherever I was attacking to hit again with a physical attack.
Interesting. Okay, so you send your spectral creature up, and it backhands it, and just it disappears from existence as it like flings its hand to the side.
And just in defiance, I'm just gonna stare up at it, spear in one hand, shield in the other, and just.
What the fuck?
What?
Whoa.
Sorry, what did you do?
I'm scared.
They might be more
okay?
terrifying than the creature.
And I end my turn.
All right. Jesus.
I think part of it got cut off from the microphone.
That'll be a wild thing to look back on. Good God, 221.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, for like a split
Pretty
second there, it sounded like your soul was leaving your entire form.
Yeah.
Pretty epic.
Is that what you did?
Sound effects are one of my talents.
I love that. Alright, Dakota, it's your turn. You got 2 spectrals and you got this baibu. The one who's right next to you is like singing you a lullaby as it's slowly pulling you towards it.
And the bone claw does go next turn if it's not dead.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
I like this turn order thing.
Mm-hmm. I am going to freaking okay, that's all right. I'm just gonna shoot it 3 times, man.
The bone claw or the weeping willow?
The freaking guy who just life drained me while hugging me a lullaby. Dakota's not okay with that. That's not acceptable behavior.
Fair enough. It is slowly rock-a-bye baby as it's like pulling you.
God.
As a weird like transparent face, but it vaguely reminds you of like a mother of indiscriminable nature, a race, as it's just like slowly singing. It would be very peaceful if it didn't also have a skeletal face.
She just like so she grabs my hand, she does the life drawing thing, she does the lullaby. I squeal, pull my hand back, true strike my gun, shoot her in the face 3 times.
Okay. Boom.
This poor grieving mother.
Man, you are not my mother.
You ain't my
I
mother.
do not have one.
You ain't my mama.
You ain't my mama. I know who my mama is.
Your mama dead. Or, whoa.
Feel free to shoot it.
Alright, that's -5 with advantage. Well, that's a good
Damn.
thing.
Ooh.
The other one was a nat 1.
Yeah. Alright, feel free to roll your +10 damage.
Yeah.
That first shot might kill
Shoot
it.
Cyril again.
20
That's a 20.
damage, goddamn. It's not quite dead, but whew.
It's not dead after. Alright,
Whew,
okay.
It's 20 damage.
you blow like half its face completely off. It's now even more terrifying as it's like half of its words are cut off too. Like it's slurring its words. It's just slowly just singing to you.
Please stop. Okay, let's. Oh, there. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's attack. Oh, that was weird. Okay. That's.
It does look like it's
-5.
on death's door.
I sure hope so. Okay, -5 attack again.
Oof.
Hmm.
I can't
My
imagine you like blow its head like half its face off and it just gets more disturbing. So you're like, I can't fuck what the fuck?
I have a personal grudge against the pop-up screen for my gun.
Oh.
Oh no.
I keep trying to make it like pop up, and I do the attack and I do the damage, and then somehow I click the attack button the wrong time, and then the little pop-ups will disappear, and I have to bring it back up in order to do the thing, and before I know it, the entire screen is filled with the flavor text for my gun. I have to roll the attack before doing. I did roll the attack. You just didn't realize it. I rolled an
Okay,
8.
it's not just me.
Some kind of update I think went through because it used to do that. In theory, it's a nice update, but it just doesn't work.
Now I have to roll attack again before I roll. I already rolled the attack. It's gonna make it weird.
That's okay.
I think you have to like click the drop down of the original attack before
real
you try
quick.
rolling again.
Real quick, Dakota. If you right click your gun,
Yeah.
And click edit, and go into
Edit.
details,
You
should be able to see the damage formula, 1d6 plus mod. So you can't just type that if you want to.
When does it know what mod it is? Just put that in there?
It normally does, but if we were on a different if you go into tidy sheet, actually it does let you roll just your damage actually on. Let me switch over to tidy sheet.
Oh, that's weird.
There we go. That shouldn't use any.
This feels weird to look at.
Yeah, I know. Been using it for so long.
Takes me back to the good old days
before next time.
There we go. Yeah, I think if you click it, you should be able to just roll damage.
Just
so on tidy sheet,
Sure. Oh, okay. All right, okay. And
yeah, you just click your little shadow. So you just click the name of it, and then there should be a damage roll.
Complete previous. Can I do the damage?
No, without putting it into the chat.
I'm trying. It's asking me. It's like choose what to do with previous roll. Complete previous, discard previous, undo until previous.
Oh yeah, it did that to me a bunch of times.
It's behind your character sheet. It's a window hiding behind your sheet, I think, actually.
What?
There we go. So I sent a picture of what I'm looking at.
Oh.
Yeah, like minus your sheet, there might be a pop-up behind it.
No, there's nothing.
So I sent a picture of what I'm looking at. So this is on tidy sheet.
Okay. Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, because this is on tidy sheet exclusively, which
I-
is super annoying because I feel like it should be a consistent one across everything, but it's not.
I don't see that.
If you click little shadow, it should show you it.
No,
If you send me a screenshot, real quick.
let me screenshot this. let me send you this. This is nonsense.
Nonsense. Oh, that's because you're on
That's-
attributes. So go into inventory.
What? Oh. Okay. Freaking god. Like I click the dice, right? That's what you want me to click, right?
No, you click the name.
Oh, the name.
And then you click
Oh,
damage.
finally! Wait. Well, yes. Okay. Sweet. Okay. All right. I think I see it now. All right.
Okay.
Yours looks
Okay.
so
I was
much
just clicking the
different. What
dice.
happened?
So, what am I
Yeah.
doing now?
So if you click the name, it should show you attack, or it should show you
Yes.
attack and damage. If you just click damage, then you
Clicking
roll
da-
your normal
You must
damage,
roll
but
the
add
attack
plus
before
10.
rolling the damage.
Dude, what? I can roll it. Here, I'll roll for you. On.
The Dakota bullying curse lives on.
See, I can roll it. Why can't
Can I
you
keep
roll
that?
it?
Can I
But
keep
you're
that
still
roll?
doing 20 damage.
Jesus. Yeah, I just click the little shadow. I click damage, and then I get that. That's the picture I get.
Well, the weird thing is, like, on our end, it's kind of glitching a little bit when we click on the things that we're trying to do, and it just like sometimes it'll just show the flavor text and it won't give us the attack, the roll attack, roll damage, that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I was saying go onto the sheet itself, and then there's buttons for the two of them. The I don't know why they messed up the chat or how they messed up the chat rules and shit, but yeah, that's annoying. Tidy Sheet is making this much easier for me, so might help you guys, I guess.
Maybe we'll have a bug fix update before next week.
That's what I'm hoping for. But we'll see. Technically, there shouldn't be updates. It shouldn't do that because I haven't updated shit. There shouldn't be any changes, and somehow there
might
are.
be what your problem is.
Well, no, because
yeah, maybe.
nothing should have changed over the last like 3 or 4 weeks we've been doing this, but clearly something has. That's very annoying. Because technically, the version I'm using is like the most recent version until I have to completely change over to a whole new update software thing, which is a whole ordeal. I don't want to do it. So it should work very, very nicely, and it was working until something passed through. But yeah, on your character sheet in Tidy Sheet in inventory, you should have standard roll, attack, damage, and info. It also works for spells, so you can also do
Okay,
info.
fine. It let me. I think it lets me do the thing. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I think
do you
it's
want-
do you
supposed
want
to
test?
roll damage for it.
Do you want test?
Okay. What am I rolling? Just
It's
draw-
dead.
I forgot.
So,
Okay, it's dead. I killed it. Yes.
so with that toy,
Finally.
yeah. So as you're
Alright.
freaking the fuck out, we'll just annihilating the shit out of this thing. You shoot it in the head again,
Yes.
and as it starts to fade away, it holds it reaches out and grabs your hand again, and it just says to you, and only you can hear it, "I'm glad I got to spend time with you again," and then died.
What the frick?
Well,
What? I don't know how to respond to that.
You do have 2 more targets and 1 more attack, by the way.
Dakota's just gonna slowly turn to reassess the battlefield.
Ania.
Really stiff as a board.
Adia's just
Oh.
seeing him look like he's seen a ghost.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. Fucking horror goes through his head. Feel free to pick one of the other 2 targets. One looks
Alright.
to be a child gnome, and the other is this hulking monstrosity of hell.
I'm gonna shoot the child, Cinny.
Annihilate this child if you get a natural 20. I
Dakota
swear.
has not had
Do
enough
it.
trauma.
Let me see here. Attack. -5. Normal. Boop. 14. Does that hit?
For the child, yes.
Sweet. Okay. Plus 10 normal. Bet. That's a 20.
Jesus.
Does that kill it?
You don't, but you severely weaken it. Your stuff
strong
is
child.
magical too. So
That is a
you,
very strong child.
where are you hitting? You're looking down at it. Where are you aiming?
Freaking Dakota doesn't care, but he's aiming for the head.
All right, you.
He's
This is gonna be
decided to stop.
horrifying.
He's decided to stop thinking about these things.
You know what? Fair enough. So this is gonna be horrifying as whoever is looking at this child, which would probably be Sapphire and I assume Mania, whoever's looking at this child, it's the
I
top of
see
its head
everything.
just pops off, just disintegrates. The very the right above where the eyebrows are just viscerates through it, and it's like looking around, confused almost as it like looks around. It just calls out, "I want my mommy."
No.
Don't die.
The Bone Claw, spurred on by Cyril's tactics, is going to use its entire round to attack exclusively Cyril.
I would like to Cosmic Omen it now.
Absolutely, roll it.
Okay, it's my reaction, usability. Did it go through? No, it didn't let me actually. Okay, I see it.
All
It
right,
has
minus
-3.
Let's go. Normal roll. That -3. That will make it not hit Cyril. So its first one, Cosmic Omen. I didn't add negative. I probably should. But that first day, it swipes down towards Cyril. Cyril's just valiantly standing there, and like its claw like twitches back towards it for a second, and it just like pincers Cyril between the flesh of its hand, and its other claw, the back claw, slides over his armor, making a screeching noise, but does no damage. Its other attack. Are you also Cosmic Omening this? Oh no, it's your reaction, that's right. Does it
Yeah,
affect
I only
both?
can do it once.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think it's only one roll.
Yeah, whenever a creature you see
Let me
within 30
see.
feet of you, if you have to make an attack roll, a saving throw, or ability check, you can use Cosmic Omen. Okay, so its second one is unhindered. That's 19. It will hit him. As it's...
So before all of that happens,
Uh-huh.
I now have my shield on me, which gave me 18 AC. And because of the little special thing I can do with the shield and spear combo that I have now, I'm actually going to use my reaction to get 2 more AC to bump it up to 20.
Ooh, okay. Let me look at that real quick. Where is your spear? There it is. Oh, because you picked up your shield. That's right. Gain a +2 bonus to AC against that attack. If that attack misses, you can immediately make another attack. Okay. You are using a reaction. Have you used your reaction already?
Not yet.
All right. Fair enough. Feel free. It misses you. So,
yeah, it just like pings off the shield, and I'm going to shove the spear up into it. And all right, here we go. Come on, baby.
That will hit.
Damn right it hits.
I hope that hits. All right, 7 damage. That's not bad. It's not bad.
Scared yet?
Honestly, the fact that you avoided its entire damage round is very impressive. That would have done a lot of damage.
I'm going to pump my last smite into it because Spectral Slash has been failing me. And
hell yeah.
Actually, no, it's not my last smite. I still have at least one more with Harness Divine.
You can pump both if you want into it.
Oh, that's right, I can. I will. Yes.
I
Just
don't
this
think you'll
huge
end up killing
explosion.
it. Ooh, very close.
yeah.
Very close to it. It doesn't do as much damage as you think it would, but as it explodes in necrotic energy just surrounding it, it like falls down to one knee. The knee actually that Sapphire was just slicing to pieces. It falls down on that side. As its hand is like collapsed next to Cyril, like in a desperate attempt to try to like grip around him and trying to get to him, but it can't quite do it.
I'm gonna look him in the eye when he gets down to my level, and I'm gonna look him in the eye and I'm gonna be like, the soil whispers to me, and it's hungry.
Oh my god. Roll me intimidation real quick.
You can intimidate the dead?
He's not intimidating the dead. But he is intimidating the thing that is controlling the dead. As you say that, you're like looking into its eyes, you see a flash. Just a brief moment of a shimmer as its eyes completely change in color, in shape, and size. They change for a moment, and then they change back, and this creature fucking dies. Completely collapses to the ground, its entire body like turning into sludge. A lot of it is falling around you and getting your boots muddy and shit, but it turns into sludge into the ground as the ground starts to like kind of start absorbing it, like trying to seep into it. Your mushrooms basically at work.
This will take forever to pick up my feet.
God. Nia, it would be your turn. The child specter creature doesn't seem to be combative, I suppose would be the word. It doesn't look like it's seeking combat. It looks confused more than anything.
Do I know if heal does anything to specters?
Most healing towards undead will injure them instead of healing them.
Right.
Roll me a either history or arcana, I think.
I'll go ahead and roll arcana.
Okay.
Darn it.
You've heard fairy tales and stories in the past where revenants, ghosts that hate creatures for pretty much their entire lifespan, have been talked down from killing before. Oftentimes, most of those stories have involved them being ripped to pieces, but you do recall a couple of stories where you can try talking to the massively murderous wraith that's trying to kill you. But in terms of like a peaceful, well, semi-peaceful creature, a ghost, you don't know any stories about them, unfortunately.
Okay, so Ania is going to use her bonus action to switch to chalice form. So a new sort of constellation adds to her current story form, where it looks like a sort of goblet is in front of her. And she is going to do cure wounds on herself.
Okay.
So cast spell, healing, normal. So she gets an additional 7.
Nice.
And what the chalice form does. Whenever I cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature, I or another creature within 30 feet of you can regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier. I think only Cyril has HP to heal because the other two got hit with the necrotic stuff. Right?
I think so.
They
I know
lost
that
maximum HP.
yeah, Sapphire's a little bit below her maximum from the necrotic, and Dakota I think didn't get maximum HP reduced. I think he just got hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one looks the worst? What's your HP? What's your HPs?
43 out of 53, I think it was.
You're fine.
You're fine. Sapphire
And
is 30 out
at
of
30 out of
yeah,
53.
Whoa!
and then
And Dakota?
minus 15, so 30 out of 38 right now, because the
Yeah, because I got
maximum.
my maximum decreased.
Yep. And then Dakota is 31 out of 43.
Okay, so Sapphire is going to get. And that should be plus my wisdom modifier, so that is actually 5.
Okay.
So that's for Sapphire. And then Ania is going to use her movement to sort of. Is this fence like completely. This fence to the left completely stable? Like there's no like gap or anything?
More or less. It's probably like a 2-foot high fence. It's more like for show
Okay.
and for separation than it is for
Mhm.
passerby travel.
So
it's
she's
not
going to go over
super high.
here.
Mhm.
And she's going to direct her talk to the child, like, and she's going to like squat down slightly and hold out her staff in front of her. So if the child approaches, it will take the staff. It's like,
Mhm.
hey there, are you looking for your mom? And
I'm
she is
all,
still glowing and celestial.
mhm. And the encounter right there. There we go. It looks at you as like you hold out the staff and like slowly starts taking some steps to you. You see like tears start to fall from its ethereal eyes, and it's like, do you know where mommy is?
I'm sure we can find her if we look together. Where did you see her last?
She came with me here. I don't know. I miss her.
Oh, I'm sure she misses you too.
She sings me to sleep. I miss my songs.
Do you know what the song was?
Oh no.
Rock my baby.
Mm-hmm. And
Dakota, you monster!
She tried to kill me.
and so Ania did hear the humming.
Yeah.
So she will begin to also do like rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. And she'll continue to do that.
It kind of like slowly smiles, and it like closes its eyes, and then like lays down on the ground, and as you continue singing, it just slowly sinks into the ground until it disappears.
And he'll go, phew.
Shoop.
And Nia will still be nervous, so she'll return over to Cyril's side and keep an eye out. Perception check?
Yep.
Perception check.
Alright, there doesn't seem to be anything left in the area. There is still decently thick fog rolling through, but for most of you guys, it's not super bothersome to deal with.
Mhm.
There are, of course, wounds for the whole party. I think at the moment, Cyril probably has the most damage done to him. But you guys can see, like, the necrotic energy kind of, like, seeping across y'all. But aside from that, like, and I'm assuming, Cyril, you turn off the moonbeam?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the moonbeam fades and the sky kind of clears a little bit, and the graveyard becomes quiet once again.
You think that was an ambush? And Ania will start to go around using cure wounds, and the chalice will just duplicate it. Well, not duplicate it, but will also heal additional folks.
Cool.
And she's gonna pick up the Wuckanut.
The walking nut.
The Wuckanut.
I love that then. Okay. Dakota, how you feeling?
That's for Dakota. So
I
Ania will
hate zombies.
Ania will gently touch Dakota's shoulder with the staff. 12 HP for you.
Nice. Should be
Thank you,
back to full
miss.
now.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys can keep talking while I do this. Don't feel like you
Cyril's just quietly seething right
8 HP for Cyril.
Sapphire moves closer to the group.
Cool. Dunk.
I think we should get moving as fast as possible back to town.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Am I still on my horse?
Well,
You are, yeah. Horse hasn't moved. Hasn't budged. Not an inch.
before we go,
Uh-huh.
Ania is going to go around the graveyard just like in this vicinity, and I'm going to use the cantrip. Where'd it go? Where'd my cantrips go? There it is. Mold earth to fix up any graves that were tussled.
Okay. You see that a lot of them didn't seem to be damaged much, this one being the main exception where the zombie was. But the rest of them seem to be almost like pristine condition, as pristine as you can when they're super old graves. But a lot of them just aren't really heavily damaged. But you do walk over, you kind of mold the earth back into its general shape. The zombie is pretty much just squished into the ground, but you can totally like shove them back into the grave if you'd like to.
Yeah, I think I'd like to just use mold.
I'll give her a hand with that.
Okay. So it just walks over, picks up the zombie, walks you over to the grave, and just shunks it down. Probably very respectfully, I would assume.
A very respectful chunk.
I mean, it is
And-
like you see him. Contrary to how pissed off he is right now, he very gently like putting a child down to bed. Yes, Sapphire. Yes.
Like to sleep. But yeah, so you guys mold the earth over the poor unfortunate zombie who just got awoken from his little nappy time, and just kind of fold him over, and then I'm assuming you guys just kind of mosey on your way back home.
Real quick,
Uh-huh.
time wise, would you say that the sun? Would you say the sun's coming up right about now?
No, it would probably be like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
It's like dead of
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. Yeah, just he kind of just follows along with the group.
Okay.
Okay, Ania's fully healed now.
Nice.
And
Hmm?
just gonna drop the starry form.
Nice. The horse that Dakota's on, as you guys just start moving, it just kind of like turns and slowly starts walking behind all of y'all. That the entire battle had not budged even the slightest inch.
So now you start moving, huh?
Doom, 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 doom. And Ania can just hear, I move when I wanna. Ain't nothing budge me when I don't wanna move.
Nia doesn't comment.
Dakota just hears,
she'll
nay.
Cyril did say out loud that he didn't understand what was said before, right? That was out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Ania will go up alongside him and say,
It was telling us to flee before the misty figure we saw. It said to flee and not follow the dragon. and that we were not its priority?
You're missing like a key feature there that made it like a negative thing.
Oh yeah, she didn't say that part yet.
Not follow
I
the
have it
dra-
here.
Fucking dragon.
And I assume the dragon I saw. I don't know where it is, though.
And they chose to disturb the peace of all of these people. This is the oldest part of the cemetery.
I'm also angry about that. I don't know why. Was it the necromancer from... Because the lady who works at the desk, she said that necromancers... No, it wasn't her. They said that necromancers usually work in pairs. Right?
There was something behind the eyes of that creature. Something that got scared when it was finally at eye level.
Do you think it was the other necromancer?
I don't know enough about it.
Oh, you know what we should try to do? What if Rue tries to detect that needle again?
She could.
I think she'll be a bit too drunk for it now, but in the morning...
Mm-hmm. I think that is a good idea. I think
And she
I
will...
think they've done a very good job of making themselves my priority.
Ania will nod solemnly, then look over to Dakota and Sapphire since they're both quiet.
Mhm.
How are they looking?
Dakota?
Wait. Oh, what?
That was to you.
Oh, that was?
And
Hold on.
Sapphire.
What? Sorry,
And
what'd you
Sapphire.
say?
Ania, I said that Ania was looking to Dakota and Sapphire to see how they're doing because they're both quiet.
Oh, I'm fine. Just, the whole zombie situation got me a little rattled, you know?
No, that's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Do you think the guild will believe us if we said we got attacked by a necromancer again? And lived?
They have no reason not to.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if we can give a detailed explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Though, to be fair, y'all did just clean up every piece of evidence you had.
Yeah.
Mm,
Who would we tell? The guild?
yes. And perhaps
Is good.
Hmm?
You go ahead.
so then perhaps Alicia.
She'll believe me.
And I wanted to ask, is there any group or organization that specifically deals with necromancy cases?
Not really. Necromancy is, to the best of y'all's knowledge, exceptionally rare. Even most necromancy spells are either frowned upon or just very infrequently used. The only one that's even semi-consistently used is probably Revivify, if I remember correctly. That's necromancy. And that's generally only used in like much bigger areas. And it's kind of a thing of like Revivify requires the soul to want to come back. So it's generally a high price, tactic that people use, and it's also seen as semi-respectful. Also, not feign death. Or it's one that keeps bodies fresh.
I'd also might suggest the spell Spare the Dying.
Yeah, that one too. Most of the stuff that doesn't involve like bringing people back without their respect, or most things that necromancers do. Chill touch, for example, is extremely frowned upon. I think that's necromancy. Regardless, like a lot of things like that are very frowned upon, and so necromancy itself is kind of like a dying art that's generally only done by very few people, and because it's so rare, there's not a whole lot of people that specifically go after it because they don't have a whole lot of need to do so. So anyone, like, the guild pretty much just kind of encompasses necromancy with a lot of other things, but it's a very rare ordeal, so they don't usually put a whole lot of faith into necromancy sightings.
Well, whoever we're gonna tell, we should probably just rest up and then inform Gelmar and Rue when they're less intoxicated, and then decide.
Rest would be good.
I guess it's good we followed you.
I feel awful that any of you got hurt.
That's not your fault. That's the necromancer's fault. Besides, you did defend us quite well. I very much literally hid behind you. You have nothing to feel guilt over.
We chose
And
to
she'll-
come here, sir. That's not on you.
She'll give a little pat.
Thank you.
Besides, if we hadn't, there's a good chance that you might have gotten swamped with zombies all by yourself. And I doubt any of us want that.
Now that we're being targeted, we probably shouldn't be making solo night trips outside.
You're right.
Who knows how long
Yes,
he
I
was
am.
following Cyril?
Hmm?
So who knows how long he was following Cyril?
I know, right?
All right, so you guys gonna head back to the tavern, and then yeah, we'll probably start next episode looking at Galmar
Start
and
with-
Rue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably look at next episode looking at Galmar and Rue as they wake up, considering they went to bed probably before the rest of the party by a long shot. They will also wake up before the rest of the party.
I'd imagine, technically speaking, we probably only were up, we were up for like 1 hour or less of time, considering they said that they were on their way back at like 1-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And I only say that because most bars close down at midnight.
Fair. So yeah, we'll see what happens next episode with Galmar and Rue for a little bit, and then probably y'all beginning your journey onwards, seeing where you guys are planning to go, who you guys are planning to talk to, and considering the journey will probably be quite a while, we'll see who you guys say goodbye to as well, and kind of let know where you're going. You guys will also have to find transport, so that's a very big thing. There is a boat that goes directly to Starshadow Haven. There is your carriage, of course. There's also generally caravans that pop up every now and again, so it kind of depends on where you guys are wanting to go, how you guys are wanting to go there, and which method of travel you guys think will be best. Boat is generally fastest. Land travel will probably get you where you're wanting to go faster, depending if you guys want to go to the Crimson Claw ruins. That will probably be best via caravan, but it does have a little bit more risks. So wherever you guys want to go, feel free to discuss or let me know inside the Discord, and have a pretty decent idea where you guys are planning to go. But I'm always curious on your specific mindsets towards it. But yeah, so we're going to end the stream. So hopefully you guys had a wonderful time. This is great. At least in my, it felt good to do a fight. Hopefully it didn't hurt you guys too bad. But hopefully it had a little bit of that spooky vibe that we're trying to go for a little bit here, with the Halloweeny fun times. Tomorrow we're going to be continuing the horror with Outlast, as I attempt to get through the game without being spooked all too much, which is looking to be kind of where we're going. But that's going to be at 6 o'clock p.m. PST, or 7 if I have to push it back. And then Sunday, we're going to be continuing Five Nights at Freddy's 1, trying to beat Night 5 and 6, and then we're going to be going to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. So feel free to join that if you guys want to, or go check out our various different socials. And as always, if you guys are interested in seeing more of our content, we do a lot of it throughout the week. And if you guys are interested in seeing Storyestry's content, feel free to go follow her as well. She is playing the lovely Ania. Alright, have a good night, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see all of you fine folks next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.